ISO on me for a second. ISO on me. Listen, you podcasters out there trying to put your podcast episodes behind a paywall.
Oh, that's
when
another
you're
one.
Giving mid reviews, and from what I'm hearing, for the people that actually paid for it, are saying, yeah, it wasn't worth anything to put behind a paywall. But what? Because the biggest artist, and you need a certain artist's name in your mouth.
You got Miss Rachel speaking up for your people, right?
Yeah.
And kids and what's right and versus what's wrong. And you know what? She's still out there doing her thing. Big up to Miss Rachel.
Have you watched Dave Chappelle?
I got my opinions on Dave Chappelle.
Uh-oh.
Stop sucking his dick. Let's go. Men need to cheat on their women to know if they really love them. I have beef with you.
Okay. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's your boy, JR. We are the LaughKingz podcast. To my left, to your right, we got Uncle Sammy in the building. What up, Uncle Sammy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we good. And to his left, to y'all right, we got the one and only Mr. Jace. What's up, Jace?
I'm good.
You're rocking pretty
Summer's
popular.
back.
It is.
Summer's
It's
back in
It's
Toronto,
back.
right? So we're going to
It's
get
back.
down to that.
It's hot. It's hot. And a certain Toronto artist just made the summer a whole lot more
Hip-hop's
hotter.
back. Summer's back.
Yeah.
Toronto's back. Canada's back. FIFA's here.
Everyone's, yeah.
We got a lot of things going on.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
Olivia
indeed.
Chow. Give you a shout out.
Oh, okay. We'll
All right.
make sure.
That's your shout out.
ISO on Jay for that one, for sure. Actually, no, both of you guys, because you guys are both very critical of that.
Yeah.
But
Me
anyway,
very critical?
Yeah.
That's my homegirl. What are you talking about?
it's not what the group chat
mine.
says.
Yeah, not mine. Not my homegirl.
Well, if y'all are wondering what we're even talking about, who Olivia Chow is, well, anyways, we'll get to all of that. But first and foremost, the world's biggest artist. Is it safe to call him the world's biggest artist?
Yeah, I think so.
He's up there with the Taylor Swifts. He's up
That's
there
what I was
with
going to say. Taylor Swift is another one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
the boy, Toronto's
boy.
very own,
Yeah.
dropped not only his most anticipated albums,
Yeah.
Iceman, but he dropped 3 albums.
Yeah.
Habibi,
Yeah.
Maid of Honor,
Mm-hmm. And Iceman.
and then
Iceman.
Iceman.
Yeah. We all thought it was 1 and he came with 3.
Yeah.
Made sure you get a...
He's him.
He's him. That's Timothy.
And that's him getting out of UMG.
Yeah. We'll get
Right?
to that. Or did he really?
Yeah, he's out of it. He's
I
out
don't
of
know.
it.
Is it a power play for him to resign, or is he the biggest free agent right now? I
He
don't
already
know.
got some big offer
Mhm.
coming out of the Middle East. I don't know exactly if it's Dubai or Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, but I heard billions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Ooh.
2B.
Yep. Well, I mean, without a doubt, I think first we got to jump into, what's been the biggest talk in music, pop culture. First off, so Drake dropped 3 albums. All 3 albums are expected to go 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
which he's going to, first in history for that. And not only that, but he's going to tie Taylor Swift's record of owning the top 10 Billboard Hot 100 hits. So that means 10 of however many songs are charting in the top 10.
Yeah.
That's an incredible feat.
That's
It
crazy.
is.
He's also, I think he's tied with Michael Jackson. So his next number 1 hit, which is obviously up and coming for this album, will break the record for the most number 1 Billboard Hot 100 hits of all time.
So you got to put him as a top artist.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Something Kendra couldn't do.
Rick Ross is amazing. I don't know,
Rick Ross is making headlines for no
Yeah.
reason. I think he's just putting Drake in his mouth just because he can get some kind of attention.
If you ask Rick Ross, he's the greatest of all. Rick Ross is the greatest of all time.
Rick
And he
Ross
hasn't
is
done
shit.
shit.
Janice, Rick Ross, you need to STF up.
Damn. Yeah.
So what's your favorite song, man? You've been listening to it for a while?
Yeah.
It's out for like a week now?
Definitely So Janice STFU is a good one. That's one like it's a bop where everyone kind of feels it. You could be in the car, you could be here. You'll probably hear that on a beach, in a club or a party, wherever. You'll hear that everywhere. There's also what's the other one? What is it called? Remember Me? That's the one where he was sending his shots to LeBron.
That's National Treasure.
No. So that was that was the first one that came out. The other one,
You got many shots for LeBron, I guess.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, he got many back shots to LeBron.
Oh, Make Them Remember.
Make Them Remember.
That's the one where, he's like, basically, I'm a real N. He's not. And that actually, so funny about that. And I don't know.
You saw the Katie commercial?
Yeah.
Katie's real one.
Katie's been loyal from the jump, though.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think for Drake, it's all about loyalty, right? Like,
Yeah.
the situation with his son, LeBron's son having
Cardiac
Drake has
arrest.
a son.
Yeah.
I think other ways around. Like Drake is kind of seeing like how LeBron moves.
Yeah.
Like it just, to me, I'm on Drake's side, not just because he's from Toronto. It's just how we've kind of talked about LeBron and how he moves with his teammates and things like that.
Yeah.
He's very for himself.
But
When
if
it-
your
when it
son
benefits-
had cardiac arrest and your friend was there for you, why would you ever flip?
You see,
up
you don't
on your
move that
friend?
way, but you know people who move that way.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you got to ask them the question, why do you move that way?
Yeah.
And it's because
You're
they're
not
just
real.
selfish.
Yeah, you're not
They're
real.
selfish.
Yeah.
But they're real to them. And that's what they think they are.
Yeah.
But it's good that Drake in the video
Yeah.
brought up that girl in Toronto.
Chromas.
Yeah.
So with
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
that, right? The conspiracy theory. So for those of you who
Shout out,
don't know, yes. So for those of you who don't know, Chroma is from Toronto, artist, now turned OnlyFans, yada yada yada. But anyways, it's alleged that she was the one that was hooking up with a certain someone that Drake called
Right.
out, right?
Right.
And
We could say his initials.
We just say. We just say.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we just mentioned
and
him.
we did
Allegedly.
say
Yeah,
allegedly, but they shot the video in City Hall, in Toronto City Hall, Nathan Phillips Square. And when she was on camera, Jake kind of turned back and looked at the camera and gave it like an infamous smile, right? A little wicked, little wicked
Gotcha,
smile.
bitch.
But here's a question though. Did he cross the line?
No, man.
And
Hell no.
He didn't say
He
anything.
didn't. He said
It
a
was
lot
subtle.
without
It's
saying
just
anything.
Yeah.
it's just in the video.
Okay.
If
She
you're
came
listening
out-
to the song,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, and she came out
Okay.
when he started to talk about LeBron, but
Yeah.
that might have been a coincidence.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he didn't say anything.
didn't say
right?
anything.
But he said a lot without saying a lot.
Exactly. He
Right.
said a lot without saying. That's
What
a
is
bar
it?
right there.
Yeah.
What is it? A picture is worth 1,000
Yeah.
words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And so if you're LeBron, right? What are you thinking right now? What do you think he's feeling?
Nothing, because you know what LeBron thinks? He's selfish.
Yeah.
Like he
Ooh.
actually thinks he's above,
Yeah.
beyond all of this stuff.
Yeah.
He's not loyal to anyone.
Yeah.
No one can pinpoint to say. Remember, I talked about this when we talked about Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Even though they're close,
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade even says, like, I'm not really, like, LeBron doesn't reach out to me or do anything. And, like, I got to reach out to him most often. So it's
Yeah.
like, LeBron just kind of moves in different ways. And I know people like this, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're just selfish for themselves. And it's not a bad thing. Like, he's successful for a reason, right?
Right.
But he's for himself, for his family. And I think he just moves in what he likes and what he does. And he doesn't really care. So, like, if you think you hang out one day or 1 week with LeBron and you guys chill out, have great conversation. He's like, he'll come invite me to my crib. Like, AD's no longer in his circle.
Yeah. How did that happen?
But he
Yeah.
came to his house and he's like giving him all the stuff.
He wanted him there and everything.
Yeah.
LeBron is just a person to be opportunistic and just be kind of like him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And there's lots of people like that. That's not wrong because the
Right.
world is full of those people. Trump is another one, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just there for themselves. You may not like how they move, but that's just how they move. I don't personally like it because if I was in that situation, I would feel the same way that Drake's feels.
Yeah, I don't respect it.
Yeah, I feel like their soul is kind of like different. Where like people who have a little bit feelings, a little bit like I bonded with you. We should have some kind of connection.
Yeah.
Those are the people I kind of feel for because I'm that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Drake was the one, because the way that it's set up is Drake has cleared many people who has had problems crossing the border. Everybody says like Drake's the prime minister. They put a call in. Hey, I got this person, can't get through. They let him go through. Built $100 million house called the Embassy.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Whatever you need when you come to the city, he's got you. How many countless amount of caravanas when the Lakers come through, when the Heat used to come through, Cavaliers.
But you see, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to people like LeBron. Doesn't
Which
matter.
sad. It's sad.
It's sad, but it's a reality. A lot of people move that
But
way.
at the same time, it's like, I mean, we don't know what's happening at home, but he might have had to do what's best. Like, there's that infamous picture where LeBron's wife, LeBron, and Drake are sitting courtside, and Drake and LeBron were talking courtside, and LeBron's wife, Savannah, was giving him like that dirty look, as in like, and ever since then or around that time after, they've always kind of, they had their issues.
You could be right? Like, it could be like LeBron's wife has an ultimatum, just don't talk to this guy anymore.
Yeah.
It could be that way, but I feel like just the situations, and we talk about Dwayne Wade and all these other players and all people saying how LeBron moves differently. I think that's just LeBron.
Yeah.
He's just going to move the way that benefits him at the moment.
Yeah.
And if you had an ultimatum, wouldn't you reach out to your friend that you're so close with
Yeah,
and be like,
yo.
hey, listen, this is the situation.
Yeah.
And as much as I love you and everything, I have to choose family
Distance myself,
over.
Yeah.
So
But he
it's
didn't
not
do it.
anything. It's not anything personal.
Yeah.
Blah blah. Because at least then someone could respect you and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I brought chromas around you, and, you know, maybe I shouldn't have done
You
that.
gotta respect what your wife wants. You gotta protect
Yeah.
your family. So thanks for calling me.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. right?
Instead of just like shading me and
let me
not
go with
talking
your
to me.
friend to let you know. I mean, your enemy to let you know that we're not friends anymore.
Damn.
But let's talk about shade. So that's one.
Okay.
We got DeMar.
Yeah. Oh God.
I love this because you know why? I don't like DeMar, and it kind of like feeds into like my hate for DeMar.
Well,
Yeah.
DeMar did the same thing to Drake, right?
Right.
Like when it's DeMar told this story,
Yeah.
not Drake didn't tell the
Yeah.
story. DeMar said like, I'll always be loyal to Drake because when I got traded, he called me right away and said, come by the house. And then he sat with him. They talked. They went through the whole thing. And
You're
like
missing
he was there.
one important point.
What was it?
Remember DeMar said he was crying and stuff like
Yes,
that?
I was gonna say. I was about to
And
say.
Drake was trying to console
yeah.
him.
But
But
like, that's a real
Yeah.
friend. Like that's
Yeah.
real, right? Like, and then you said, "I'll never forget that." Then, how do you forget?
We must have been in the
Yeah.
spur of the moment because why would you think you get us a rig?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was a good bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like DeMar's, that's why I say like NBA players are dumb. I've downgraded my Joel Embiid thing.
Yeah.
But like DeMar is the dumbest NBA player in the world, just because.
Dumber than Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because like, how could you not be conscious of the moment of you in a Kendrick video against Drake
Yeah.
on the West Coast, just being traded, just saying that on an interview, showing yourself like you're so hard,
Yeah.
like we don't need you. When you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
No,
we're
man.
not gonna we're not gonna act like LeBron was in the East all those times.
Okay.
it was only him and
let
Lowry?
LeBron be in the East with us with Kawhi and that team. You think LeBron had a chance?
I don't
Hell no. We beating Golden State. I don't care if KD was injured.
Yeah.
We beating Golden State.
Yeah.
We beating
Giannis,
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like he said he wanted to guard Giannis. He's like, yeah, I'm taking
Yeah.
Giannis. Like
Kawhi was the best player in the league that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Kawhi and LeBron. LeBron hates Kawhi.
Oh yeah.
Just because he snatches the ball from him like a baby. It's like, give me that. Who would have been covering LeBron? Kawhi.
Yeah.
It would have been over.
Yeah, he
We
was
would have seen LeBron. Thank God LeBron moved out of the East.
Yeah.
Because we would have seen LeBron's legacy diminished totally. Probably would have averaged like 15 points and things like that. Turnovers, frustration, foul out of the game. While Kawhi's like, just
Yeah.
give me that.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be like Damara. Let's blame it on the top dog.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's not in the East, we could have won. How stupid of an excuse is that?
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean,
That's I say. Like, anyways, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You still have to win. Like,
yeah.
you can't just
Don't
be like,
make an
he's
excuse.
too good.
He's too good.
Then you're not mentally tough to play the game. Okay, we're playing LeBron again.
Yeah.
This is our excuse. We lost. We lost. You lost
because he's
before
LeBron.
You,
We lost.
Before you even stepped on the court, you lost because you thought you lost. You know.
Damn. But yeah.
Yeah.
But so speaking of that, the lead up to the drop of what we thought was Iceman turned out to be 3 albums. Drake spent $15 million of his own money.
Yeah.
In regards to the fireworks display, lighting up the CN Tower, all the video production. He shot a video inside the CN Tower that nobody's ever been to before.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Like literally like pause. Up the shaft.
Yeah.
Like up the elevator. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but it was great to see that he did everything
In Toronto.
home.
Yeah.
You
In
know,
Toronto coming
didn't
back
go to
home.
LA, didn't do it in New York or anywhere else. Like he did it at home.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean,
That's why he's Drake. That's why he's the best. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's him.
absolutely. That's
This
Timothy,
summer's gonna
man.
be lit with those 3 albums.
Yep.
They're really good albums.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of like folks have been talking about like, you know, the Joe Buddens, the Ebro, all of those guys came out initially saying this album wasn't really it. It was a miss, right?
Yeah, but people need to understand you can't just listen to a song.
Exactly.
You have to literally take it in a few times. Like, I don't understand how people could talk about the album like the next morning.
Because I
you
think,
know what I mean?
I think people like they just wanted to make sure that Drake was gonna fail.
Yeah.
So they came up with their initial reaction and just kind of put it out there. But you can't. Honestly, like I listened to the album first. Like not all the song hits,
Yeah.
but he has hits on those albums.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they could have came out and say this is not hit. I think it's just when they really came down to it and they knew everyone said these albums and these songs were good, they had to come back and re-listen to it.
Yeah.
Because that was their initial what Drake was saying. Like everyone's gonna turn on you as soon as you have something good going, right? Like they want to push you down. Just like the thing with the bots.
Yeah.
Spotify had that bots cleanup.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people are not talking about it. But 3 billion, billion with a B, song listens of Kendrick's album of his songs wiped away from Spotify.
Yeah.
Those were bot listeners. So like what he was saying is justified, right?
Yeah.
Like, but no one's listening to say like, how come all of a sudden Kendrick has this hype? But there's no hype.
No.
It's literally generated hype. It's artificial.
Yeah.
And then you see all these newscasters, all these podcasters saying that coming, like we were talking about, the album sucks, it's skippable. But now they're listening to the song and it has slaps.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But Joe Budden 3 days later saying the song that he didn't like is the like he's like that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what the hell happened in 3 days?
Hold on. ISO on me for a second. ISO on me. Listen. You podcasters out there trying to put your podcast episodes behind a paywall.
Oh, that's
when
another
you're
one.
giving mid-reviews. And from what I'm hearing, for the people that actually paid for it are saying, yeah, it wasn't worth anything to put behind a paywall. But what? Because the biggest artist is going to drive views, is going to drive new subscribers, new subscriptions to behind whatever paywall you all decide, because we're not going to mention that paywall company that you're deciding to put your podcast behind. But all of that for what? A mid-review? Your own diehard listeners that are paying monthly are saying, yeah, it wasn't worth anything to put behind a paywall. So that goes to show you that you need the strength and you need a certain artist's name in your mouth to be able to think you're going to drive additional viewers or new subscribers or whatever the case.
Yeah, because it's not going to make them any more money. Right?
No.
Like stay on YouTube, offer your free platform. If you don't, you're going to see what's going to happen in the long term. Flip, who I respect, has his own album review, did it with his family on YouTube.
Cool. Yeah.
You see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like you see that people don't need to watch Joe Budden on Patreon because it's mid. Like you say, it's mid. What are they gonna do? Mark Lamont's gonna argue about something political, and then Ish is gonna come in and say something misogynistic, and then Ice is just gonna be like, yeah. And then when Joe Budden says something, we got Park saying, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Is that the whole podcast?
No.
And that's the one that you gotta pay for.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what you don't have to pay for? LaughKingz.
The LaughKingz podcast, right?
Well,
not yet.
Yeah.
We bring up the hypocrisy later on.
Not yet. No.
Yeah.
We're good for another year.
Yeah.
So speaking of people he went at, DJ Khaled,
Yeah.
he deserves that.
Yeah.
I can't.
DJ Khaled lost weight though.
Oh, because he's playing golf.
Still looks fat.
Yeah. DJ Khaled, I actually appreciated the shots at him because if you're Palestinian and you're not sticking up for Palestinian people,
It's weird.
then that's a weird thing. Like, I don't know anybody in the world that's background is from a certain country, and if that is getting genocide or something, they wouldn't speak on it.
You got Miss Rachel speaking up for your people, right?
Yeah.
And kids and what's right and versus what's wrong. And you know what? She's still out there doing her thing. Big up to Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
Miss Rachel's a real one, not like LeBron and DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
A real one.
Yeah.
Drake hang out with Miss Rachel. Yo.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Rick Ross too.
Rick
God.
Ross.
Okay. Can we honestly say
He's delusional.
like he's missing a few screws?
Yeah,
or
he's
something?
delusional. Like history in his mind is written as he is the greatest artist of all time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, but the problem is that pisses me off. He keeps on coming in my algorithm.
Yeah.
And I think that's his genius of the moment of just keep on putting Drake in your mouth.
Yeah.
And regardless if it's good or bad, just be in the media. But like the man can't sell at a concert.
No.
He's charging 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you buy a ticket, you get one
Struggling,
free.
Yeah.
Like
It's weird.
yeah.
But then it was weird that he was with French Montana in that interview, and then he's like, "Oh, I love Drake. I don't want to see." And then the next day or whatever,
That's weird.
The albums come out, and he's like, "Oh, it's horrendous. Everything's skippable." I'm like, just yesterday you said like,
Doesn't want to see him fail.
yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he thought that maybe there's like a 1% chance that maybe
It might be
him and
good.
Drake could reconcile. Because I know the interview you're talking about, and he was like, Drake, yeah, brother, this and that. I was like, is he trying to piece it up, or is he like,
because Drake ain't calling you?
No,
Drake is the
No.
Drake is
He doesn't need him.
Yeah, he doesn't need him.
Yeah, he doesn't
It's
need
the
him.
other way around. You kind of need him.
Yeah. But again, when you got the biggest artist in the world who, has all the world's amount of relevancy and everything, it's kind of hard for Rick Ross. I'm struggling to sell a tour. All I'm really doing on social media is just showing off my big house, my pool, my this, my that.
Which he rents
Kudos
out when
for
he's not
you.
there.
Good for you.
But if your every other post is about you have to reference a specific person,
Yeah.
come on, man. Come on. And you're Rick Ross. He's a good rapper. Forget all the correctional officer stuff, but he's a good rapper.
He's a mid rapper.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
I
Come
don't
on.
know.
Okay, if it wasn't for the production, he would fall in the backgrounds. You know that.
No, come
You
on.
know
Rick
that.
Ross, he could flow over a song.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
The man needs a feature from Drake or someone to
Yeah.
be on his song. You know that.
I mean,
What's his biggest song without a feature? Let's talk about that.
was Hustlin' solo? No.
Hustling was probably DJ Khaled. in there.
I think it was, yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I didn't even listen
Solo?
to Rick Ross.
No. I can't think of
You
it.
can't think of one, right?
No.
What's a song from Drake that's solo that's big? You can name a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's all I gotta say, bro.
yeah. I just still think, come on, man. Like, he's still a good
He's a mid.
mid.
Mid. Let's give him mid plus. So if mid is like 5, he's a 6. 6.5?
Yeah.
6.5.
I wouldn't even put 6.5, but 6.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
6.5.
I would say he's
So we gotta talk about levels, right? There's levels to this.
true.
Yeah.
But I just still think like, yeah, sure. He needs a Drake feature.
Yeah. Mental
right?
health is real, man. Like
Yeah.
he's not self-aware. Like he really believes his own hype. Like that stuff confuses me.
I'll be curious to know, like, all the rounds he was going on like the different podcasts and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're not paying him.
No.
Like, he's just doing it for doing it. Which is weird. But
He didn't even win the versus French Montana, man.
No, Drake won that versus.
Yeah. Damn.
French Montana's smart. He would shout out Drake. Like, I'm not saying nothing.
What did Rick Ross say during the verse? He's like, a few of the songs. He's like, I'm not singing Drake's part, but if you guys want to sing it,
he gave them permission. Like they were gonna not gonna sing it or something. Like
yeah, because that's the biggest part of the song. Like, what the hell? Come on, man. But
crazy.
But on that note, though, with Drake's dominance, I think it's time we got to get into the business side of all of this, right? So, with Drake dropping 3 albums, we don't know the inner workings, but it's the theory floating out there is with him dropping 3 albums, he's completed his contract with UMG, and he's arguably the biggest free agent in music right now. Some people are saying this is a power play for him, or some people are saying him going at UMG and all of this is just for him to re-up and sign a $1 billion plus extension, right? So my question to you all, do you think that he's going to either sign elsewhere? Because there's also rumors of private equity firms that are putting up money. So you think he's going to go re-sign elsewhere? He's going to re-sign with UMG? Or is he going to remain an independent artist and do all of this on his own?
My opinions on that is, so he wants equity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's his biggest thing with UMG.
Yeah.
He wanted equity, and they kind of like put him on the shelf and created all this stuff, this noise. So I think until he gets a deal that's equity, he's probably going to go independent. Maybe his next album or 2 albums is going to be independent until he gets that company, RCA, UMG, whoever is going to come down and give him a portion of the company in that case. So he'll sign that way. Yeah. That's my opinion. So I think he doesn't want to be independent, but I think he wants equity to kind of, think about legacy, right? Yeah. Which he doesn't really need to think about. But I think that's for him and his namesake, Drake Records. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like have something like what Diddy had. Shout out to Diddy.
No, I'm not your shout out to Diddy. So your shout out. You shout out Olivia John.
Shout out to Diddy and the Blueprint. Because the blueprint of, getting ownership and things like that. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion. Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Uncle Sammy?
That makes sense. He doesn't need anybody, like, you know what I mean? So I could see that. And then when he gets a deal that makes sense to him, he'll take the deal.
The only downside to that is he's going to be shedding a lot of money, right? So he either will have a gap in when he won't release until he actually gets that deal. So he'll record and have something saved up until the deal comes. But if he does go independent, it's a lot of money, right? Distribution is going to, it's not just like throwing $500K here or 15 million here. That's distribution. That's going to be a lot. Yeah. What do you think, man?
Yeah. I don't know. At first, I was like, he's definitely either going to go the independent route or he's going to re-sign elsewhere. Because I'm like, why would he sue UMG and all this? But then I realized, I'm like, we've all had conflict in the workplace. Yeah. You go at it with the whoever. And I realized that he might be doing all of this. And he's like, I'm going to show you all. I'm going to give you all the stats, all the numbers, everything. I'm going to put numbers up on the board. And because basically at UMG, the top 3 was Drake. Well, in no order. The Weeknd, Drake, Taylor Swift. And then right in there is also Ariana Grande, right? So those are UMG's like powerhouses. If I leave, you guys are going to miss me. Because I put up the streaming numbers. I put up the touring numbers. I do it all, right? So I think UMG is going to come up with some sort of offer. Yeah, equity is definitely the biggest thing. Because when I'm gone from here, that equitable stake is going to pass down to his kids, generation after generation. So I think they're going to work out something. And I think it's going to be looking at $1 billion plus.
So Janice will STF you.
Yeah.
Janice is going to be fired before he signs a deal.
So the rumor is that Janice is somebody within UMG, somewhere in the marketing, some executive, somewhere in
somebody
there.
found her name. Like there was because Janice is not. There's not a lot of Janices out there, right? Like, so there is. Someone found a Janice in UMG.
Yeah, but that's crazy. But on that note, though, it's also reported that I believe there was a couple individuals somewhere in the Middle East that were offering $64 billion to buy UMG.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, I believe that didn't end up going through or whatnot, but yeah, I mean.
But they're offering Drake like $2 billion.
$2 billion.
$2 billion to kind of just sign with him and be distribution.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? Do you need equity when you get billions?
Yeah.
That's
How much is...
Yeah.
If I got $2 billion, I don't really need equity. I'm putting $1 billion in the stock market on S&P 500. Yeah. And I'll probably be like, my kids is still going to have billions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think for when you get to that level, it's not about money. It's about recognition and like having a name out there. You know what I mean? Like a legendary name out there.
Yeah.
Like a Quincy Jones or kind of thing, you know, kind of think about that kind of thing where it's not about money anymore. It's about the name.
For sure. Right. Oh, absolutely. You know, because at that point too, like it's all chess at that point, right? It's all about just making those smart moves, making those power play moves. And, you know, Drake is someone he has all the accolades. He has all the records to prove it. And UMG is obviously the biggest label out there, right? Everyone under the sun is signed to UMG, right? And you're up there with Taylor Swift. You're up there with The Weeknd, like Ariana Grande. These are names that are going to pull ridiculous numbers, right? So I think right now Drake is setting the precedence for the future of all of this.
Do you think Kendrick could have done this?
Come on now.
Let's skip that.
Come on.
So let's talk about what we're going to talk about here. Did your opinion change on Olivia Chow?
No.
Is she like, is she a little bit
because she lent her office to him?
Yeah, and she kept it on the down low. You know, all this stuff could
chain too.
Yeah.
All this stuff she could have leaked or she could have said something. She kept the hype down.
You know why?
She gave all the sign-offs to the CN Tower being iced out. Even though all the people were getting scared about the money being cost to the ice and being the block, she kept that on the down low.
I don't care.
She's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
We're all good today, okay?
Hey, whatever happened to remember the Downsview Park where they did the big explosion?
Oh yeah.
Did that? There was nothing that
Olivia
came
Chow.
out, right?
No, you see, that's what I'm saying. Olivia Chow swept it under the rug.
No,
and
but
said,
like,
don't worry about it.
No, but the explosion was supposed to be for a music video. But did it show any music video that had the explosion? Or
it was in the live, like there was a clip of it in the live stream.
Okay.
Oh, he did a live stream.
Yeah.
I watched the live stream.
So it was.
Yeah.
I think there was a part that it was in there.
So then I can't see them doing that for just that little clip. So is there something more?
Probably
to
something
come?
coming.
Something more. Yeah.
Drake is not like his media team and his marketing team is like they're not that dumb.
Yeah.
Like we
They're
had
not
no
dumb
clue.
at all. Yeah.
So something's coming down the pipe. So Olivia Chow,
No,
she's still
she was on the shit list.
my
Forever.
God. She actually gained some points for me.
No,
She gained. How about you?
I mean, I'll give her some credit. I'll give her some credit. I think you know what? If it was any other city, any other mayor, they may have been reluctant to a few things.
Right.
Right? Because come on, I mean,
John Tory would have done it.
I don't think John. No. I don't
He
think
definitely would have. If Chromas was walking through the council chamber, I definitely think he would have.
100%. You know, Rob Ford would have done it.
Rob Ford would have done.
Rob Ford would have
Ford's
been
at
a
a
video.
different level. You know?
Rob Ford.
R.I.P. Rob Ford, man. But I mean, she held it down, right? Yeah. And I think she's seen the vision with all of it, and I think it's good. I think it's good. You know what? Because I think she also realized too that like he actually wants to do something here.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So he could go anywhere else, but he wants to do it at home.
Right.
So I'll give her credit for that.
Right. And it's money in the city.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that 15 mil is not like it's gone.
So the 15 mil, clarify, is just for the CN Tower stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's way more than that.
Oh, yeah.
It's way more than the undisclosed, but that was just to pay for the CN Tower.
Mm-hmm.
But,
oh, yeah.
You know, the fact that he does so much for the city, like does everything in the city, and he's so popular, there's fans of his that will actually come to Toronto because they want to, because how much he puts it on and like shows it to be so nice and beautiful and stuff. They're like, oh, it's a place I'd love to go.
It's like Dubai. People like,
yeah.
It's like, so he's bringing tourism and dollars. So I give him credit for that.
He got announced that he's going to be the closing act for FIFA.
Oh, did they?
I saw that.
Oh, but that's not even here. It's in LA or something,
That's
right?
okay.
No, where's the finals? I don't even know where it's in
know.
New Jersey.
It has to be in. It has to be in.
I think
States
it's
somewhere.
in
But
New Jersey.
that's pretty cool.
It's a big look.
Yeah.
Who needs Super Bowl when you're like the World Cup of FIFA? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
He's the one up on Kendrick.
Yeah. But I think it's cool though. It's good.
So Olivia Child's one up on you, right?
Yeah, as long as she's not dancing to any of the songs, I'm okay with it.
Or she can't control the dancing, yo.
Friggin' throwing bat flipping and stuff like that. Like,
as long as she keeps the antics off camera, we're good. We're good.
Lie. If Olivia Chow was here, naked skin.
No. I'd be
all right,
vomiting.
let's move topics. Yeah. That's enough about Drake. Drake is gonna be a Drake sub, right?
Oh man.
All right, talking about Toronto, Dunkin Donuts.
Yes.
Announced that they're
not just Toronto, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
They're coming to Canada. So to kind of set the expectation, it's kind of like a Target situation. They've been here before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they've kind of failed.
Yeah.
What's different now though?
I think Tim Hortons has opened the door. They left the door wide open for someone to come back into. First off, let's just start with, I know there's some people that want to boycott Dunkin because it's an American company. Just want to put it out there. Tim Hortons is an American company.
Yeah.
So, they can stop all that crazy noise. So, I think for me, if they come in with the mindset of hiring the youth and trying to get them the
lazy youth,
the youth, the university students, the high school students, because what's happening at Tim Hortons is people's getting the orders wrong. They're like complaining about there's too many foreign workers, and Tim Hortons has asked the federal government for more foreign workers. Dunkin' Donuts comes and hire local kids to try to help them pay for tuition and do that. People will support it.
But that's the hope, right?
That's my hope. If you come in with that mentality, I think you can be super successful. They have good, obviously their coffee and their donuts and everything is going to have to be good too. But they're going to have to come in with the mindset of like hiring Canadians and not looking at foreign workers, because I feel like people feel betrayed by Tim Hortons that way. So an American company can come in and do right by
at this day and age though. I think it's a disadvantage because of the Trump situation. People just had the mindset and the historical tradition of Tim Hortons. Even though they're an American company, there is some kind of ingrained Canadian background of it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's their challenge. And if they do it the way they used to do it, so it all depends on how they implement. So if Tim Duncan.
Because you're combining the two of them.
If Dunkin' Donuts comes in and bring American managers like they did last time and how Target did it, they're going to fail.
Yeah.
Because the market is so different. Because Canadians, what they want is something cheap and they want something that's Canadian.
Yeah.
So like if they come in here and geez, Tim Duncan, get out of my head. If Dunkin Donuts comes in here and implements the same crap that they did last time and just tried it in a different era, they're gonna fail, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Because they got to come in here and hire people here. Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Regardless of, I think if they're immigrant or not, they got to just hire people locally and hire local managers so they understand the demographics and focus on being Canadian, because that's their opportunity to actually say we are Canadian and use that as a marketing tool to say we are the real Canadians here.
We hire Canadians.
Yeah, we hire Canadians.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say.
Made by Canadians.
Made by
you know what I
Canadians.
mean? Like,
Product sourced within Canada.
Just kind of like what McDonald's does.
Yeah.
Even though they're not a Canadian company,
Yes.
the McDonald's here are adamant that they're Canadian. They're using Canadian beef, Canadian chicken, all of their advertisement, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing what they got to do.
Oh, definitely.
But did you see what Tim Hortons has said too? They're opening up more locations to counteract the Dunkin Donuts coming too.
Well, I'm gonna go on record and say I've actually boycotted Tim Hortons. I haven't had a Tim Hortons coffee, donut, nothing. I would say since fall of.
Why have you boycotted them?
Good job.
In all honesty, growing up, like a hot chocolate was like everything from Tim Hortons, a French vanilla, and then dabbling into coffee later on.
But what's changed about the hot chocolate? It's the same.
No, to me, it's the quality is just gone.
Nah, man.
I think
the hot chocolate's the same.
No.
The French vanilla is the same.
No.
It's not made with that love.
No,
it's not made with that white love.
Honestly, it's just terrible now. The coffee tastes like, ugh.
That's where I think.
Yeah.
That's where I think it's like. I think you're mentally out there with that stuff because I think it tastes the same.
No.
Honestly, it's just like that service sucks. They get your order wrong most of the time. But I think like everything tastes the same.
But that's like a key thing for like doing business, right? Like getting the order right. Like,
but to you complaining about the quality, I think the quality's always been the same. You taste the coffee, it tastes the same.
I don't think so. I agree with him though. But I'm not gonna say on the hot chocolate itself, but the donut. So okay, now I'm gonna get upset with something here too. That's because you just triggered me. I'm ordering a Boston cream or donut. Why is it that you put it in a brown bag and all of the friggin' chocolate is in the fucking bag?
They've changed that though. Like the Tim Hortons that you go to has not adapted because the Tim Hortons here, they give you in a little box. Like you know the box you get like that sandwich?
Yeah.
They put it in
But
there.
it's hit or miss though. I've had that happen once. And then
that's wrong.
Yeah, no, but this happens like way too much. And even if I don't get a Boston cream and I get just the chocolate, I don't have all the chocolate. So what am I scraping the chocolate out of the bag and trying to like take a butter knife and put it back on? I don't get.
But like order Tim Hortons in this area, yo. It's weird. So that's the thing about service. It's not consistent.
Yeah. That's like no service at all. You might as well like throw my shit on the ground. Like, you know, at that point.
Just give me the Boston cream like this. I don't want it in a bag.
It's crazy. Okay. So I'm with you. Because when he said the service has gone down, I don't know about the hot chocolate, but overall, like if the geniuses have thought, let's put it in a brown bag where the chocolate
Have you tried the new
drops
Timbits? They're good. They're actually pretty good.
I wanted to try them actually, but I'm like
the cappuccino Timbit and there's the chocolate de leche Timbit. There's the World Cup Timbits. They have it's actually like I know you don't like it because you're racist. Let's just call it out.
Can I tell you why I haven't tried it? I actually did try to try it. I actually ordered on Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fall right there.
No.
It's fall number one.
No. I ordered on Uber Eats, right? And do you know they had the nerve to send my order with the stuff that they had? And they wrote on the receipt, did not have Timbits. So I literally was charged for the Timbits and everything. And they decided to not send it.
All right, I think that was your fault. You can't be ordering Timbits.
But but at the same time, Uber has like a thing in place that if you don't have it, they can hit refund. Like, you know what I mean? They just decided to not.
But the immigrant's not going to know how to do that. No,
hire Canadians.
You say Canadians, but we got to remember the type of Canadians you're hiring, right? Like, you're not getting the Canadian that's a supervisor at your local Magna plant. You're hiring Canadians that have just got out of rehab and are giving you coffee like, have a great day.
Yeah, hire students, man.
And then
like
crying after the second shift.
But even if I was to go to the Tim Hortons, let's pretend I didn't Uber it.
But at least there you can see.
No,
You're telling them
they would have told me that they didn't have it.
I go with my son all the time.
Yeah, but
And you know what we do?
What?
Can I have 10 Timbits?
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, which ones do you want, assorted or not? No, my son's gonna tell you. And then he goes like, I want this, I want this, and they do it.
No, but I also, so what I did is I ordered them individually because I wanted to try them specifically. They literally sent me no Timbits.
On Uber app though.
But it's from the store though. So had I gone to the store and I'm like, I want 10 Timbits, give me the new ones, they would have said, oh, I don't have them.
Yeah, but that's
So then
you
what
do.
the hell is the use of like...
Because they're popular. That's the thing. If you go in the store and they don't have them, at least you already know.
I feel like I'm at a Jamaican restaurant. Comfort jerk chicken, we don't have that.
So why are we complaining about Jamaican restaurants, right? Every time, can I have jerk chicken? May I get that? Can I have curry goat?
I'm gonna get that.
What do you have?
Rice
I have
and peas.
2 patty.
Yeah, so the services dropped. Like, come on. And this wasn't like late in the day.
I don't think the services drop. I think we're just more conscious about the same
dropped.
things.
I use Uber Eats all the time. Every restaurant doesn't do that. None of them do it to
You're
me.
avoided because you're using Uber.
Okay. I got
You have to agree with me on that one, right?
No, but Uber Eats is legit.
You got to go in a Tim Hortons to do
No, I can't. If I go in,
especially if you're
that's the
ordering
worst.
especially
worst
if you're ordering
experience.
Timbits, yo.
The worst
Because
experience.
I know for a fact, after 10 o'clock, the Timbits kind of you're not getting your choices. You gotta get there early.
We should go to Tim Hortons after this.
Oh, we're not gonna get any Timbits. Like, we're gonna get the sour cream ones.
Oh, man.
That's the only ones that are gonna be. But yeah,
Damn.
I have beef with you.
Okay, what's up?
You saying about the hot chocolate and French vanilla? We're going to Tim Hortons after this, and we're gonna order hot chocolate and French vanilla. And I want you to taste it.
But he's not going to pay for it because
I'll pay for it
because he's boycotting it. So I don't want to break his boycott.
I'll pay for it, and I want you to taste it and be honest. It tastes the same, yo. It's the same friggin' machine that you seen back in 1982. That's at Tim Hortons that do this hot chocolate.
I don't believe
It still tastes good.
The quality's dropped.
I honestly think it's like now, I don't know if they've changed like the company that produces or whatever, but I just think like since it's all mass produced, they're busy.
You don't think Dunkin Donuts is the same thing? They've all changed.
I've tried it, and
they've all changed. They're sourcing. They're all getting
it's
cutting
been years since I
corners.
tried
They're all
Dunkin'
cutting
Donuts,
corners. When we go to Florida, we're gonna pod from Florida.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to
look out for that.
Yeah. Dunkin, not Tim Hortons, not Tim Dunkin.
We're gonna go to a Dunkin Donuts.
Yeah.
I think they're still good though. I like their
They are
food.
good. Their donuts are
food,
legit.
Their food and their breakfast sandwiches are really good.
But it never used to be. I think they improved it.
Yeah.
So now coming
They're
back,
focusing
they're
on
smart.
breakfast, on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Their donuts, they don't have a large selection anymore, but they have lots of like drinks, like ice caps and stuff like that. And they have breakfast. They don't just have the donut stuff. I think where Tim Hortons can kind of improve on.
Yeah. But hold on. Speaking of, used to be a Canadian chain being Tim Hortons, now obviously American owned.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember like Coffee Time?
Yes.
Coffee Time was the
Time.
bomb,
They
yeah.
had the best hot chocolate. Coffee Time, Country Style. Are they still around?
Country still around.
There's still one at Janie Shepherd.
Yeah,
that one's still there.
I go there.
still there.
You might catch me at Janie Shepherd.
Country Style and
Country Style.
and Coffee Time.
Yeah.
They had good stuff.
Yeah.
The only issue was they don't clean their friggin' bathroom. So when you go to take a piss or a shit,
I don't go there for that.
you're actually going there to die. Like, I can't explain it. They never clean their bathroom. And I always feel like if you go to a place and you look at their bathroom and their bathroom looks shit, I'm not ordering food.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
That's the worst turn off for me. As soon as you go there and you see that shit at the back of the toilet, y'all ain't clean that shit. That thing been there like for 5 years. I ain't ordering food.
No.
Because the same people making the food has to go there and clean it. It's just a different rotation.
Damn, that's what bad, right? We're talking about food and shit at the same time.
Oh, man.
But yeah, regardless of Tim Duncan or Tim Hortons or McDonald's or whatever, go to the bathroom first.
Yeah.
That's my qualifier.
Yeah.
If their bathroom looks like shit, don't order there, yo.
Their donuts at country style is good.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
remember what's the last?
They're
They
big.
have a Boston
They're
Creek.
big.
They have a Boston
Yeah,
Creek version.
and they're big. That's
Yeah.
the other thing. So the size of the donuts have shrunk massively. Tim Hortons donuts used to be legit.
Yeah.
They're not
yeah.
legit any longer.
And there's one other. Second Cup. Were they Canadian?
Second Cup was
Second
actually
Cup
Canadian.
is
Are they still around?
no. So Second Cup
Very limited.
the place that's bringing Foodtastic is the company that's bringing Dunkin' back to Canada. They own Second Cups and stuff.
So they might get the Second Cup
So
locations.
the Second Cup locations may end up
Because you know how
becoming
there's a Second
Dunkin's.
Cup that's supposed to open at the Esso?
Oh,
How
really?
long? Maybe that's
It may
I
become
I
a
didn't know
Dunkin'.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could
Yeah.
become a Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Could be. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It'll
You could get
be
hot
cool to
chocolate.
have.
Oh,
It'll be
yeah.
cool
You
to
could get
have.
hot chocolate.
I swear, we're going after this to get
Yeah.
a hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, I'll drink it on camera.
Yeah.
I'll just have to switch out the cup.
Yeah, boycott.
With what?
Yeah.
What cup?
Any other cup but a Tim Hortons cup. I'll roll up the rim.
You know you want to roll to rim.
You know what?
Don't lie.
Ever since they switched it
To
to you
digital?
gotta
No, it's not digital. They brought it
They
back.
brought it back, but they
brought
switched
back.
it. They did switch it though.
They brought
They
it
did.
back,
Okay,
yo.
yeah.
They
Oh
brought it
my
back. You
God.
still can roll up. I won 2 coffees this year.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
they switched it. So
Yeah.
now they lost him already
Yeah.
when they
It's like,
switched it.
here, I ripped this. Here, take this germ-filled rim that I, sipped
So
on.
you rather
You rather
digital. You rather digital.
Neither.
So you don't want a free coffee?
No. God,
How are they supposed to give you a free coffee?
Nothing. I don't want nothing.
Put it on the napkin. I want a free coffee. You see,
Put it in a sippy cup.
yo, audience, this guy is great, but when he doesn't make sense, you kind of question yourself.
Oh,
I'm with them on
Yeah.
it. I think
No,
Dunkin'
man,
can,
I'm on the Tim Hortons side. We got to
Dunkin'
keep
can
this.
overtake him.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for Tim Hortons to do better.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
But why? So my question to you is, why do you need to have Dunkin' Donuts come to make you do better? If you know that you're lacking and not giving the
Sure, yeah,
Canadian
that's valid.
audience, like the Canadian customers, your best.
Because there's no options here, right? Because
Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
Cup's gone,
Yeah.
Country Style's pretty much gone, Coffee Time's pretty much gone. Tim Hortons is just like,
Yeah.
if you ain't buying Starbucks, you obviously buying
Yeah.
Tim Hortons,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like when you're like, okay, well now we're gonna step our game up. Why? And then you're gonna say, oh, it's because we value our customers. No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. You don't want the
you
Dunkin'
value the
Donuts.
bottom line,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, and now you're gonna put effort in because
I
Dunkin'
think-
Donuts might
I
overtake.
think Dunkin' Donuts is kind of dumb to come into Canada because they don't
Really?
need to be honest with you.
They probably don't, but I'm happy they are.
Because you know how Tim Hortons is actually like expanding overseas and different countries. Those countries like Dubai, we went to those places. They're doing like awesome stuff that's not in our Canadian stores.
Yeah.
Like they're cake and bake shops, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're like really nice, pristine. Like
Yeah.
they had the Dubai chocolate donut.
But
you know
the
what I
Tim
mean?
Hortons and Dubai and stuff was next level compared.
Yeah.
If I'm like
That's what I
comparing
mean.
it
Like
to
so when people
yeah.
hear like the differences, they're putting the effort because they're not a Canadian company anymore.
Yeah.
Because they know the Canadian base is always gonna buy, regardless.
That's wrong.
But they're investing in other places, so
Yeah.
it's like maybe it's an opportunity now that they have to come back and look at the Canadian
Maybe.
base.
they
know?
should like
They should.
if it's your base, that's what
Yeah.
started you. You should be like putting the effort into those
Mm.
loyal customers because that's the one that got you overseas.
Yeah.
That's the one who.
But my beef is
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about workers, right?
Yeah.
The workers is not the problem. Yes, the majority of them are Indians.
Mm.
But the people that are complaining are not the ones that want to work at Tim Hortons.
Mm.
Right?
Mhm.
Like, be real.
Mm.
The ones complaining are not the ones that want to work at Tim Hortons. But they're just complaining to complaining.
Yeah.
Before the Indians were there at Tim Hortons, what kind of customer service did you get? Did you remember?
No, it wasn't anything good.
It wasn't good at all. But at least they spoke English. That's the comeback.
Yeah.
But you still had wrong service. I remember going to College Street, working in Bay Street, still having wrong orders being done to me. But I remember like looking at the person serving me.
Yeah.
You could see here
Oh, God.
had the veins, right? And they're like you barely standing up,
Yeah.
and they're giving you. you ordered the double, right? And then they give it to you and it's like half cup. I remember that clearly because I went every freaking break. I went to Tim Hortons at College Street in that 1111 Bay podium. And I remember that. There was no Indians working there. It was all these type of people. So the service doesn't change. I think it's just that compound hate against immigrants. And then the people complaining about it. It's not the one willing to work at it. That's my issue.
Part of the problem is people have gotten just rude
Racist.
at society as well. Like, the person is working, so have some common respect for the person, whether doesn't matter what their race or religion is. So that's the problem. Because what happens is, even if the person has the best of intentions of like doing their job, after like an hour and somebody like yelling at them that they're got their order wrong and stuff, like
it's a hard job.
You're kind of pissed off. But I think you still have to like do better hiring practices. Like you have to see who has thicker skin, or like if it's a customer service job you're getting into, you have to understand it's a customer service job again. Like there's going to be any customer service job is going to have angry clients. They're going to have like, whether you're in corporate environment or you're whether in retail or what, or food services. So it's like, you just can't be looking for a job. You know, I get it. Some people need the income, but at the same time, it's going to cause a problem for the company. So the company has to be responsible to be like, does this person just want a job, or does the person actually want to work for my company? And
that'll be Dunkin Donuts' challenge, right? Because they're not hiring and paying Starbucks level.
Yeah.
Because we know the different level. They're going to pay a wage comparable to Tim Hortons. Yeah. So who are they going to get?
Right.
So like, if they come in here and their customer service sucks and it's not a particular demographic, then what's the complaint?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you really going to complain about at this point, and pointing out like it's an immigrant, that they don't understand my order? Because that's the biggest thing. Yeah. But then you have your own type of people, doesn't understand your order, gives you crap customer service, doesn't give you a smile, and then you have the same shit going on, just a different company.
So wait, good question. Like you mentioned Starbucks. What is it about because Starbucks has gotten their customer service on point.
The thing is they pay more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So I think Tim Hortons gives you minimum wage, which is like $17 or $18.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons pays Starbucks gives you $21.
But the other thing is, though, even if you're the same employee from Tim Hortons try to apply for Starbucks, they're obviously not hiring them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but I think it's the level of customer service that Starbucks is effort on, right? Because they have premium prices, so they're able to pay a little bit more. And they're also considered, I don't know if this makes a difference in the world, but they're considered baristas, right?
Yeah.
A little bit more care
to
your orders.
So then Tim Hortons should be doing the same thing.
But
like,
then,
without paying, if you're not going to pay.
But that's the problem though, right? Like you're not going to get that with that.
The attitude, even if you pay someone with the wrong attitude, I find like Starbucks isn't finding those people. So that means their hiring practices have to be better. Yeah. Like they must be weeding out the person
It's like the same kind of thing. There's tiers, right? So I think Tim Hortons is happy with the tier they are at. Because like it's high turnover. We can get anyone. Just pour the coffee and get on your way. And these are a couple of donuts that you got to serve.
Yeah.
Whereas Starbucks is a little bit more effort. Because you see a Tim Hortons location versus Starbucks location. The investment is completely 180. For sure. Right? Like you have a place where you can sit down. Yeah. You have a place where you have proper furniture. You can order something and you can customize it. Tim Hortons, you can't. Can I have, even though my wife likes to customize everything, you can't go to Tim Hortons and say, can I have a coffee? And can I have 2 shots of hazelnut and almond milk? You know what I mean? You can't do that thing at Tim Hortons. Be like, okay. Then they'll make something. But like, that's the difference. Oh yeah. And Tim Duncan, get out my head. Dunkin Donuts ain't gonna do the Starbucks hiring because in the States they are Tim Hortons, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. I just don't see how Dunkin Donuts is gonna succeed again because like, what's different than last time?
I think they will.
I think it's only gonna be the food and the different options. Really.
Yeah. I think they'll do good, but I think I think it'll all boil down to, again, it's the comparables, right? So, okay, we're looking Tim Hortons versus Dunkin Donuts. I think it's good that Canadians, and it'll most likely start with the large cities first and then expand to smaller communities. But I think it's good that there is that second offering, because aside from Tim Hortons, you got McDonald's, and then after that, there's a huge gap.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay that,
And that's where the
premium
country
price for
style and
Starbucks,
coffee time came.
but they've all dwindled down, right? And it's unfortunate, but you know, it's I'm at that point where it's like, I'd rather pay the Starbucks price to get that coffee.
Nah, man.
You know, you get the
That
conversation.
Nope. I love that. That's the thing. You know me, right?
Yes,
I like
we've
cheap
had-
coffee, cheap tasting coffee.
Yeah.
That's why I like coffee time coffee. That's the best coffee ever.
Okay.
I like it where it doesn't actually taste like
Yeah.
coffee.
Almost
it
tastes
tastes like
burnt a
milk
bit,
and water.
like,
You know what I mean? It tastes like milk
Yuck.
and water.
Yeah.
I like matcha and stuff like that.
That's why. But you see, cold drinks are different.
Yeah.
It like gives me
Yeah.
a different flavor.
Mm.
But like, I can't drink a Starbucks coffee. It
Really?
makes my head hurt. I don't know.
Really?
The Pike is the only thing I can actually try.
And the Pike is
Good.
That's a strong one.
No, it's the light one.
the light one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the North something that I think that's a strong
There's
one.
a blonde. I think that's the
Yeah.
lighter one
The
too.
lighter one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at us coffee connoisseurs.
Yeah, but you know what? Just almost to finish off that topic though, but there has been a lot of American companies that have come in that
Yeah.
have done well. So like Shake Shack is here,
Yeah.
Jersey Mike is here, Jimmy John's is here,
Chick-fil-A's been around for a
Chick-fil-A's
little
here.
while.
So
yeah.
now, if you notice, a lot of these
Cheesecake
companies-
Factory.
Yeah.
Big up to the Cheesecake Factory family.
Yeah.
So there is a trend of like now might be the time for Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah.
to come back, because there is, as much as you know, there's that American boycott. It's not a boycott for long.
But you see,
Like,
those companies came before that. So
Yeah.
I'm because there's still a lot of boycott against Americans. So I think
Yeah.
that might make it worse. Maybe they should wait a bit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Shake Shack is fairly new still.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
well, and they're doing pretty well still.
But like, is the boycott still a thing?
No,
I think it is.
we're going
I
to
think
do
it
a
is.
podcast in Florida.
Yeah.
But we're
like-
different. We're like diversified, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually like an American.
Yeah.
I'm a dual citizen, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Even though initially I
You
wanted
were
to boycott.
You were
Yeah.
strongest
Yeah.
boycott. Actually,
I was, but like I realized that I got to get some weather in me. Right?
Yeah. Like,
I got to get some sun.
Yeah,
I think it's
But
all
like-
just a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors.
It is smoke and mirrors, but if you look at the statistics
Yeah.
and all, because I have a rental obviously in Florida, there is a huge impact.
Yeah.
People are not
For
traveling
sure.
to the States, and it's not just Canadians.
Vegas is a big
Vegas
Yeah.
is offering
example.
packages,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
$200 packages to stay at the Bellagio
Yeah.
and have 2-course meal
Yeah.
and go to a
Yep.
thing. Like they're really struggling.
Yeah.
There's like an all inclusive.
Yeah.
They're like giving all inclusive resort
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
in Vegas.
They're really struggling because of
Yeah.
one man.
Yeah,
Honestly, that
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's that,
Yeah.
right? Because America, they think they have this ego about them, but when like it's not gonna last long.
Yeah.
So they have to figure out a way to figure out this thing to get over this guy
Yeah.
yeah.
and get back their economy. Their economy is struggling. Regardless of what he says,
Yeah.
their economy is struggling. I don't care what people say. He could say everything he says is a
Because
lie.
it's the opposite of what
Yeah.
the
He says the
reality
opposite
is.
of life.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you look at what the New York Stock Exchange does to the TSX, we're actually 20% higher than them for the last 2 years.
Damn.
So
That's not good because
you better
we're-
invest in
yeah.
that stock that we talked about.
Did.
You did?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're,
A couple weeks ago.
We're gonna turn
The last
this.
time.
We're
Yeah.
gonna turn this to a
Yeah.
financial segment.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. It did.
We'll talk about it at Tim Hortons
Yeah.
over hot chocolate.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to talk about the Kevin Hart roast?
Oh,
Let's
that's a
do
big
it.
one.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Set it up.
All right. So Kevin Hart had a roast, which was on Netflix. It was live.
Yeah.
Damn, shout out to Netflix for the live entertainment that they've been providing. But this was definitely one of the
They
more...
figured out the friggin' streaming.
Finally. It only took them, so many events. But this was arguably one of the more talked about up-and-coming roasts. And, of course, it's one of the most popular actors, comedians, being Kevin Hart.
The goat of comedy.
No, I'm not.
I can't
Let me
even say-
repeat it. The goat of
I
comedy.
can't even say he's
No.
a comedian anymore.
Yeah. I'm not.
He's...
Have you watched
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle?
I got my opinions on Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
no.
But that's another pod.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's another pod.
Dave Chappelle's great.
Okay.
Stop sucking his dick.
Let's go. So, the roast of Kevin Hart, which was live on Netflix, all the stars were there. Everyone, Tom Brady. Let me just say something. A lot of you rappers out there think you got your chains, you got your iced out watches. I don't know what watch Tom Brady had on, but that thing was sparkling the whole time he was on
It was nice, yo.
camera.
It was nice. I like watching
Right?
it.
Athlete money's it's just different.
That's the thing. And
Goat
Yeah.
money's different.
Yeah,
Let's
that's true,
clarify
that's
that.
true.
Not
Yeah.
athlete.
Yeah.
Goat
Yeah.
money.
It's true.
It's different.
He was there. You had shout out Lizzo. Lizzo was there too.
Lizzo's still fat. I thought she lost weight.
she found it back.
Yeah.
She fat,
found
yo.
it. She
She
found
fat.
it. She's like, oh, this is where I left it.
I thought when she came out, this
Yeah.
was like an old rose.
Yeah.
Because you sent me pictures of like Lizzo being.
No, but I don't send Lizzo pictures. I think it was JR.
I think it was you.
Not my
But,
cup of
but
tea,
she's still
but,
fat though.
yeah.
All right, well, good. Sorry.
Cat Williams made an appearance. That was pretty cool.
Unexpected, yeah.
You know, Cat being Cat.
Yeah.
Him and
He
Kevin,
wasn't funny at all.
he was a little, it's okay, but they
was
kind of
funny.
squashed their little
Yeah.
beef that they
I don't know
had.
if they really did. Cat didn't look
No,
like he was
not
really.
really.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I'm just here to collect a check. I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much
yeah,
they
yeah.
paid anybody to be there, but I mean, for Kevin Hart, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
But Cat Williams saying that Kevin Hart took his roles.
Yeah. No.
Come on, Cat. Like
they're
that's
different. They're different characters. Like they're
Yeah.
both different. Like lanes, I think.
For sure.
Exactly. So like that kind of lost a little bit of credibility
Yeah.
for me in Cat Williams to know like he's making it bigger than it actually is.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like one or two roles that Kevin Hart
Yeah.
took. But it's like, come on, Cat.
I mean, let's be honest. Do you think Cat could act in Jumanji beside
No.
The Rock?
No.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But you could see him in like a Tyler Perry movie or
Yeah.
something.
But I
Yeah.
can't see Kevin Hart acting in the what was it Friday after
Friday.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
actually see Kevin Hart acting.
Okay.
in it.
Not in the Cat Williams pimp role. That's like
But,
I think
but you know what the
Yeah.
pimp role is? Like
Yeah.
I know Cat is kind of like set on his ways,
yeah.
but he was like gonna get back shots. He was about to get it from that guy. Y'all remember that
Terry
scene,
Crews,
right?
right? Terry
Yeah,
Crews.
Terry- yeah, y'all remember, and he's the one talking about dresses
Yeah,
and people.
yeah.
That, but that's what I like, Cat. But I think just like the Dave Chappelle thing, y'all gotta stop sucking his dick.
I'm not big on Cat. Cat's good, but but Dave Chappelle is great.
He got beat up by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah. That was a couple years ago. Yeah.
What are you doing in the ghetto?
Yeah.
And his wife beater getting stomped.
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't see it, so that means it
You
didn't
gotta-
happen.
you gotta Google
It didn't happen. I'm not gonna
You
look
gotta
at it.
Google the-
Yeah.
And no one brings it up in the comedy world,
No.
even though he attacked everyone.
Yeah.
That would be my first thing.
It was bad.
Yeah. He never said he was tough.
All right, continue.
But yeah, you had
God.
Pete Davidson, you had Tony Hinchcliffe, who we'll get into, but you had all the stars there, right? I'm pretty sure quite a few names I'm missing, but those are just a few that came off the top.
Who was the guy, the king of the roast? What's his name?
David
Bob Ross?
Jeff
Jeff
Ross.
Ross. Jeff
Yeah.
Ross.
Bob
yeah.
Ross, the painter. yo.
Yeah.
I always like seeing him because I know he's a
Yeah,
good
he's at
roaster.
all the roasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
The
yeah,
Rock was
The
there.
Rock, yeah.
I thought that was cool. He was drunk.
He was drunk. Yeah, he's like,
Okay, did he cross the line though? The Rock.
About
When he was kept on constantly talking about his wife
wife,
and being with his wife afterwards.
his wife looked awkward. Like his wife looked like she was feeling awkward with the jokes.
I thought his wife, I think Kevin Hart's wife is that person that doesn't like, she's not used to being joked upon. And that's the first time someone
Yeah.
joked on her.
Yeah.
But I think like they're so close. Like Kevin Hart and The Rock
Yeah.
are so close.
yeah.
It's okay, but I did think he crossed the line. Like he kept on insinuating
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like he's The Rock. I'm gonna see with your wife later.
Because Kevin Hart's a comedian, so he understands the jokes, right?
Yeah.
So he's never gonna take offense to the wife jokes. but his wife is not a comedian.
It's different.
So she's like, what is...
I could see my wife being the same way. Like, I'm joking with you. It's just a joke. To relax.
Yeah.
I could see your wife say the same thing. It's just a joke.
Sometimes nothing said is the best thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's like the good quote.
You just
nothing
just think it in your head. You laugh out loud. Oh, you laughing at? Oh, nothing. Don't worry. But yeah, he looked like he was
drunk.
He was definitely.
But
was.
I would say the good thing about The Rock showing up, he looked healthy.
You did.
Because I was worried a couple months ago the way he looked with his eyes and looking very skinny.
Yeah,
he still looked kind of skinny.
Yeah,
but like he's okay. It seems like he's okay because he talked and he's actually like interacting with stuff.
Yeah,
he's The Rock, yo.
Yeah,
he's a legend.
Yeah,
let's not make him like fade away.
No,
into
God,
the background.
no. Yeah.
The final boss, yo.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, shit. Who else? Who else was kind of, before I get into the whole Tony Hinchcliffe stuff, but who else kind of made some memorable?
I'll just say I didn't like the Cheryl Underwood slander. I don't know what it was. I just felt like,
was it the husband stuff or
the husband stuff? I felt like it was offside, but they kept calling her ugly, and I just felt like, I don't know, like what if she like takes it to heart? Like, I don't know. I just think calling someone ugly so often, like the whole friggin' roast.
Did they call it like the donkey from Shrek?
Yeah, they did. Like they legit did. So I was like, I don't know. I just felt like that seems too personal. Where I know it's a roast, but maybe I'm taking too. Maybe I don't even know Cheryl Underwood, but I felt bad for her. I think
she was okay with that because like she was laughing and she did interviews afterwards and it's like it's a roast, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But like sometimes there should be like limitations and stuff like that. Like, they had Tiffany Haddish in there. Like no one joked about her, no one talked about her. No. I felt it kind of weird that everyone's kind of targeted, and it wasn't really like.
But I guess that's what a roast is, right? But also, even to talk like what you said about like the husband committed suicide, she might give you permission to talk about her husband committing suicide, but her husband has a family. Yeah. That like. So bringing up his suicide maybe multiple times.
What do you joke about in a roast, though, right?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't joke about that. Like,
but then what do you have to joke about her being ugly?
What are you gonna? What's your material, right? Like, damn. But it just felt like I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was, so I guess let's get into it. Yeah. Tony Hinchcliffe, right? Who's had his fair share of.
He's a funny man.
He's funny, but he pushes the boundary. Yeah. He had.
You can't deny though. Like when he gets up there on a roast, he hits it all the time, yo.
He does. He does. I mean, I've seen a few clips going back to his Tom Brady roast where he spoke about Aaron Hernandez. You know. How basically Kevin Hart was sitting on his stool that Aaron Hernandez used to, self-transition, right? But anyways, so with this roast, he had some very edgy jokes.
Not only him, everybody.
They got him too, though.
They did.
They got him too. They said like he looks like a pussy face.
The jokes are great. I don't know. I laughed my ass off the whole roast, but
the one that everybody's talking about was a joke that he made in regards to George Floyd. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of actually laying out the joke, but to kind of cue it up, there's reference of how George Floyd died and whatnot. And it definitely had the internet in an uproar and had a lot of people in an uproar. And that's where people started referencing his racist tendencies and whatnot. Right. And I guess my question is, do you all think comedy or comedics use comedy as kind of the scapegoat to be able to get off their racist, derogatory, sexual, jokes or whatnot? Or do you think it's all in the name of comedy and it's all good?
I think there has to be a line somewhere. But the thing with the George Floyd thing that I think people are understanding is there was at least 2 or 3 Charlie Kirk jokes.
And
about him getting assassinated.
Yeah.
So it's the same. So if you're gonna, George Floyd and the Charlie Kirk jokes are on the same level.
Right.
So if someone who's black is making a joke about someone who's assassinated that's white, and someone who's white is making a joke about someone who got killed that's black, and you're doing both the same jokes, I think it was like even. So it can't be an uproar. I don't want to be a hypocrite. So if I'm gonna say like I take offense to the George Floyd joke, then you should equally take offense to the Charlie Kirk jokes. Yeah. So that's where my thing is. So if everything is fair game, because it was all funny, I'm still laughing. But if you're gonna call out one thing, I think it's hypocritical if you don't call out the other as well. Just because someone who's black made the joke, you can't just be like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. You know, like, no, it's got to be the same both ways. So that's my take on it, because I didn't look at. I heard the George Floyd joke came after the 2 Charlie Kirk jokes, so I was like, okay, we're going there. So then I didn't feel. I felt they went there already. So it was, to me, it was like, okay, they went there. So it's the same thing. Like, you can't. If Draymond Green said something about Charlie Kirk, I'm not.
Why was Draymond Green there?
I forgot about him. Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't just say, okay, Tony Hinchcliffe's an ass, but Draymond Green or whoever makes a joke about Charlie Kirk is. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he did though.
No, he didn't. But I'm just saying, like, I don't remember who did the Charlie Kirk jokes exactly.
I think it was Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, I think he made the joke.
I don't remember who, but I feel like, okay, like if they're both making jokes, then because comedy's still comedy. Like, you can't censor comedy too much. I know I took offense to the Cheryl Underwood jokes because I felt sorry for her, but like, you can't, like, you know, can't have a thin skin in comedy.
Where are you going with this, Jay?
I don't want to say anything. So, okay, if I have to say something, I would say these jokes, or like the topics of the jokes, were cleared by the producers.
For sure.
They couldn't just came up there and say anything, because like we already know that they talk behind the scenes of like what they're going to talk about. So it was agreed upon what they're talking about is okay. Second of all, I don't think it's just comedy or stand-up. It's a roast. So I think the roast for comedians is like pushing that line. Like, that's the worst type of joke you can make on a roast, and it's going to be acceptable because it's considered a roast. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's supposed to be edgy. It's supposed to be like a really bad thing to say, and it's supposed to be like on the line of like, holy crap, are you racist? Are you sexist? Are you like all the worst things there? And you kind of let go. But like, I think it's okay because the people and Netflix kind of signed off on that prior.
True. Yeah.
What do you say, man?
I completely disagree. I think when it comes to death, it's hard to joke about things like that.
Where's the sympathy for what's her name again?
Which one? Cheryl Underwood?
Cheryl. What's the sympathy for Cheryl Underwood's husband?
But it's the same thing, regardless of who it is.
I felt the type of way with the suicide thing too.
Very, very tight line. Yeah. Okay. And look, I agree, disagree with who Charlie Kirk was or who this or whoever it may be. It's just a very, very fine line to walk. And it's not something that I think is reasonable to joke on. It's a touchy subject, right? And I don't mean to serious this out, but it's just, for me, it's a little bit. Are we? I feel like we're teetering the line of like, it's comedy versus like just like outright like just outrageous.
Did you laugh?
No, I actually didn't find it that funny.
Okay,
I laughed.
I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I
so just, both. You didn't laugh on the Charlie Kirk one or the George Floyd?
No.
To be fair, I didn't laugh on those jokes. Yeah. I didn't laugh at them because I didn't think that it was needed. Yeah. I think they could have if those jokes were removed, even the death, like the suicide of her husband, whatever, I think the roast would have still been perfect.
But okay, so where do you cross the line though? Because they kept calling that white comedian like a hoe, a mom who's a hoe.
Oh,
No,
Chelsea
Handler.
Handler.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler.
Oh.
They kept on calling her a hoe and like making it really bad that she sleeps with just like
50
black
cents.
guys
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And like, why in some cases about death, but then like you're degrading like a woman all the time? Where's the line?
But the death, so the death, like I look at it this way: the person who died can't defend themselves or like can't say if they're offended. Whereas like Chelsea Handler, if you call her a hoe, she's there, she's up there, so she's gonna get up there and roast you back for calling her a hoe.
Okay,
but Charlie Kirk can't do anything. George Floyd can't do anything. Cheryl Underwood's husband can't do anything.
Would they have done anything though?
No,
Because they're not comedians.
no,
they can't come back to anything.
but it's still like like they're not there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's it's almost like kicking someone when they're down. You know what I mean? They're obviously not. They're dead. Yeah. So yeah, like if you saw a dead body, you just go kick it. Like, you know what I mean? There's what's the purpose of doing that?
Yeah.
Even though they got it cleared by the family, though.
If they get it cleared by the family, but I don't think any of them was cleared by the family. Like, I'm sure Charlie Kirk's family.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, and George Floyd's family wasn't.
Because they're suing now, right?
Are they suing?
Something came up.
Yeah,
in the
well,
yeah. I don't like
Netflix
that.
yeah. What's his name? Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steven actually needs to shut up.
Yeah, he started talking about it, and it's just like, I just don't think he should be the one to speak on it.
Yeah.
Right. But again, I think for me, it all boils down to there's comedy, right, that makes people laugh. I do agree that there needs to be the edginess.
But what's the line though?
Yeah, it's hard to find the line.
I think the line is
death.
Death. Yeah, I think
that's a fair line.
Because you know, if there's one thing you talk about, you always get a reaction of some sort of tragedy.
So it's okay to talk about. It's not okay to talk about death, but you can make fun of gay people, transvestites, the LGBTQ community. You think that's okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I don't know. Like, I just think that it's different.
That's the thing. The line is different for everyone. Because I think, like, if you are personally gay, I don't know your like orientation.
Like,
guys,
if you make fun of me because I'm straight, okay, like go ahead.
You know that's not realistic.
Yeah.
But like, if you were gay, let's say you were gay,
I
right?
can't picture it, but go ahead. Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to continuously make fun of you because you taking back shots?
No, okay. Let's. I can't understand that, right? But what I can understand is me being short, right? So let's use that example.
Okay, so now the line is short.
Yeah. No. I'm saying, like, if people make jokes about you because
which was the majority of the jokes of Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
So I think you could say, well, you know, what if he's like conscientious of being short, whatever, but they still make those jokes. So I think I look at that like, just because if you're gay, you're gay. If you're short, you're short. Like, I look at, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I'm short, so I get short jokes, but I'm never up in arms or like ready to sue somebody over short jokes. So if someone's gay, then you're gay, then that's just a joke. Like, I can't be like up in arms over a short joke. Like, you should be, if you're gay, you're gay. What are you upset about? Like, that's what you chose to be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think they had a choice?
Ooh.
Oh, no. Did I have a choice being short? Like, yeah.
Oh.
But I'm guessing they like it. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you're choosing to be in something, you're obviously choosing
what are they in?
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're choosing a lifestyle and they're just making fun, it's just a joke. Like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I think death is different than I think it's massively different.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain, I think, to where the line is, but like,
But I think the line is different for everyone. Though.
yeah, I guess so.
I don't know, like how you can say death is for one, and then like, I don't know, like it's tough.
Well,
It is,
it's all
yeah.
changing too because with the president of the United States, comedy is going away.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, it's like it's being censored. So on one hand, we have like there's no line in the roast. There was like zero line, and now the Colbert Show, Jimmy Kimmel, and all these shows he's trying to get them off because he's very sensitive of just like
he's a
jokes
baby.
about him.
He's a
Like,
baby.
and
Like, you
these
can't
aren't-
say anything about anything.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like, it is becoming a little bit too sensitive. I think like the line, if you say, okay, death is like a big thing, whereas everything else falls underneath that. Like in my eyes, I look at it that way, but maybe someone else's eyes feels like gay jokes is up here where you can't go to gay jokes, and death is over here. So I don't know. Yeah. But I'm with you.
So how about race jokes though?
Huh?
Race jokes.
I
Like
don't,
especially like for black people, right? Like the history in America, it's tough to swallow. Like you can't say Charlie Kirk, George Floyd is the same weight. Because like
there
George
is a hypocrisy
Floyd,
there.
George Floyd maybe the community there may be a little bit more sensitive.
I understand what he's saying though, because
you know what I mean?
Dave Chappelle, like all of these comedians will make race jokes about white people and like be
And
like,
it's okay.
yeah.
Because
And then if Tony Hinchcliffe makes a joke about a black person, they're like, oh, he's
it's
racist.
the end of the world. Yeah.
Right? So it's like, you have to be able to.
Because let's face it, black comedians talk about white people all the time.
All the time.
Make fun of them.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. Right? All the time.
Yeah.
They just go, the white voice, right?
Yeah.
How are you today? I'm fine.
Chappelle
White
does it
face.
good.
Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle
yeah,
did white
yeah.
face. Like, he's a bit. What is the Bigsby or whatever his name is? Like
The white supremacist, the
White
black
supremacist.
white supremacist.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
so it's like,
But yeah, there is I don't know. But I don't think we're ever gonna see eye to eye on that. There's always gonna be like, it's never ever.
that's why I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, like what's that line? The line for you is different for the line for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think that's what comedy is though. It's like there are all these different comedics, right? You know, who some are going to be your safe comedians where they're not going to make any political jokes or whatever the case may be. Then you have some that are going to push the boundary. You have some that are going to be the sexist style or the racist style, whatever. And everybody's got their own lane, right? So you just kind of gravitate or float towards who, you know, what your type of comedy is. But if there was anybody up next, if you had the choice to pick who you would like to see up on a roast, who would it be?
They already done Donald Trump roast.
They have.
But they kind of need to update it, right?
for sure.
He wouldn't be able
He would
to
never
do
do
it.
it. He would never do it.
Yeah. He is thin-skinned.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone who's on the roast would be like in jail.
Yeah.
The day after.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Who would you think?
I'd like to see LeBron up there.
Oh, LeBron ain't doing
I think
a roast.
so.
LeBron ain't doing a roast.
I think, you know what? I think for him it'd be funny. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he'll actually be open to it.
I think Drake would be a good roast. I think he would actually be
I
open
think
to
he would
it.
be. I think so. I think he'd be a good sport about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
I think someone said. I think not the Bob Ross, Jim Ross.
No,
Yeah.
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross, yeah.
Jim Ross.
He
is a
actually
Ross
came out.
is
They
a-
asked him like, who you think is a better like.
He did say
roast?
Drake,
Yeah,
right?
He did say Drake
Yeah.
would be a good roast,
Yeah.
and he did. They asked him about Kendrick too. He's like, Kendrick just doesn't have personality. Like, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't know nothing about him. I think he just doesn't want to talk about it. But like Drake, he's actually joked with Drake and stuff like that. And he thinks he'd be open to a roast.
He said he actually messages Drake every 2 to 3 months and asks him to go ahead and do the roast. Like,
So that would be cool. That would be cool. Like even now, like riding off of these albums, the summer, I think it'll be like really cool for Drake to do a roast.
Yeah, I think that would be.
And the summer with a Drake roast.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
There you go.
And also, he would roast back. Like,
Yeah.
At the end, I
'Cause
think he would
he does stuff like that. Too.
Yeah.
So it could be really good.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg would be a good one too, I think.
I feel like
They did one with him.
he's
right?
been a part of the
He's
roast,
been
but
a
he
part of the
hasn't been.
roast,
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit like behind the scenes now. Ever since that like thing happened, you know, with him with the World Cup and things like that.
Oh, I think it's the Olympics.
Olympics.
Yeah.
What happened at the Olympics? I don't even remember.
I remember him being a part of the Olympics.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think he made some comments about some country,
Oh, okay.
and then
okay.
he kind of like stayed in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like these people ain't never win a race. Like stuff like that. Talking about sports,
Yeah.
we're done with the comedy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about the NBA conference finals right now?
Good.
So we got the Knicks versus the Cavs in the East, and then we got the Spurs versus the OKC Thunder, who are up. It's 1-1.
1-1 in the Cavs and the OKC Spurs series at 2-0
2-0.
Knicks right now as of recording.
Yeah.
I know the game probably Spurs and OKC is probably starting in a couple hours. So.
Yeah.
It's very good. Have you been watching it?
Okay, Wemby game 1.
Yeah.
How much points did he have?
Whoa.
40 points, 29 rebounds.
Did you see him pull up like a
Monster.
28 footer?
Yeah.
That guy is like,
Holy.
I didn't expect him to be this year that level, right? Without Greg Popovich and stuff like that. But like, he's him. Yo.
Yeah.
I will say I do have a bet on the Spurs that I bet at 33-1 to win the championship. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hope fingers crossed that one comes true.
But then OKC came back. They
Yeah,
figured out
1-1.
Wemby.
Yeah.
Which
You know
is
what?
exactly what a playoff coach is.
But if you watched it, like Hartenstein was pulling at him, like
Yeah.
so.
But they figured it out though.
I don't think they figured they were actually fouling him and actually doing illegal stuff that you weren't and it wasn't getting called. So I think what's gonna end up happening now is
Adjustment.
they're gonna get it called because they're gonna send video to the league and be like, we don't want the best player just getting like held. Like one of his arm is getting held here and no one calls it.
But SGA came back with a big game.
Yeah.
SGA played amazing.
I think he had like 30 points, like
He did good.
Yeah.
like 15 and 15 or something like that.
These two teams,
Yeah.
like
That's the
it's
future
gonna
of the
be-
league right here.
Yeah.
for the
Right
next
here.
decade.
This is the like,
Yeah.
and then maybe Jokic coming in once in a while, but like this is the matchup.
I don't know if
for
Jokic can
years.
keep up with these guys now.
They got to get Jokic some help.
This is too much skill now, though.
Yeah.
Like Jokic is skilled, but now
I think he just got to
he's
get
getting.
help, yo.
I don't know.
He just got to get help.
Damn.
Yeah.
They got help.
Yeah.
But
I feel
Wemby-
sorry for the Knicks series. I think the Knicks. I despise the Cavs.
Yeah.
I can't stand Harden and his.
Oh yeah.
Every time you touch him, his
I want the
head
Knicks to lose
snaps.
so bad.
I
I don't
actually
want New
want
York
them
to win
win.
anything.
No, I don't want them to
do.
win the championship, but I don't mind them beating on the Cavs because
Nah.
you can't flop your way to like.
Talk about SGA and flop though.
Yeah, I just think Harden is like the king of
More
flop though.
obvious.
Yeah.
You more obvious than SGA?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Really?
I think maybe because we've been seeing it for so long with
Yeah.
Harden.
The head snap
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
wild. As soon as you
Yeah.
touch his arm, oh shoot! I don't know how he doesn't break his neck from snapping his head back that many times.
All right,
He should
let's-
get whiplash.
Let's agree with this.
Mm.
My statement is whoever comes out of the West is going to win the championship.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I don't think the Knicks are strong enough, or the Cavs. I don't think.
I don't
either
know how
of them,
both
you
of them
know.
just got there. Like
The Cavs
how did
almost
they beat
lost to the
Boston?
Raptors.
Yeah.
So let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, if the Raptors almost beat the Cavs, there's no way the
Yeah.
Spurs or Thunder would lose to the
Talking
Cavs.
about the East though, Boston and Jaylen Brown with Stephen A and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like Jaylen Brown came out against Stephen A to say like you're using your platform to just be clickbait. And then he talked about how the ref were against him on the last 2 games they lost. But like when you were up, you weren't complaining. So like what's your opinion on that? Like Boston should have been in the finals this year.
Yeah.
Because they got Jason Tatum back. They got pretty much the same team back.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that. I mean, it was a good Philly team, though.
Yeah.
They were a good Philly team.
I'm shocked that Philly beat them.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
But Philly always has like the health question, right? Like,
yeah,
they've always like, as long as you got Embiid,
yeah,
you got Tyrese Maxey, you got a good team, and you got Paul George, you got a good team there. It's just you gotta like, and you got Nick Nurse, championship coach. You just gotta like put it together.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I honestly think like Brown's time in Boston is done.
Okay,
I think
but
that's
like,
it now.
why is he coming out? Do you think it's like frustration?
Yeah.
Because like he's a smart guy. We talked about this like off air. He's a smart guy. Like, why is he coming out now against Stephen A? And like there's shown like not evidence, but like whatever perks come out and stuff like that to say like people don't like him on the Celtics team. It's kind of weird, right? Like has he run his course?
I think so.
But like he's the Finals MVP, brought you to a championship. Like why is he this annoying to the Celtics team?
I don't think he's normally just annoying too. Like I think he's wrong. Let's get that out the way. I think he's wrong with saying that the refs were against him. But I actually like that he called out Stephen A. because Stephen A. is clickbait. I actually agree with that. Me personally, I agree with that. Because Stephen A. thinks that he is the end all or be all of the opinion. So his opinion, just because he says it louder than you. Because I watch him talk about football. I watch him talk about UFC. I watch him talk about boxing. Like, if you're talking to Max Kellerman on boxing, just because you're louder than Max Kellerman doesn't mean you know more than Max Kellerman. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't know football because I'm listening to what he says when he talks football. He doesn't understand it, but he wants his opinion to sound like he knows. So he tries to speak a little louder. So I actually agree with clickbait. I don't know if it was the right time or whatever, but I don't think he's going to be the first or the last to call
the thing I
Stephen
don't understand is like, what does Jaylen Brown have to do with Stephen A at this moment because you lost the series?
Yeah, what triggered that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen A didn't talk about you at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there had to be a trigger.
Who knows? Who knows? I think also too, I think there's definitely frustration.
Yeah.
Right? And I think Boston, what was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 seasons ago. They've, for the past couple years, it's been Brown, it's been Tatum, and they're going to build around that core.
And it worked.
But I think the expectations of, okay, we got a two-peat, we got a three-peat. They've been the favorites out of the East for the past 2 seasons, and they haven't lived up to that. So it's almost like, well, was that a fluke run or was that a legitimate run? And now it's like, you know, you had Tatum who was injured, came back
that's crazy.
like a miracle recovery, and then it just didn't end up panning out.
I think they should stay the course because Jaylen Brown is good, and Tatum. This is not the year that you judge Tatum on anything.
True.
So like he's not where he is gonna be next season. So if you do like a knee-jerk reaction to get rid of Jaylen Brown and you put the wrong piece with Tatum, I think that you're actually. They're the one in the East that could, and you know I don't like Boston, but just being like honest, they're the one team in the East that could come out of the East every single year with Tatum and Brown as their stars. So I think they shouldn't react to, and I don't care what the old heads say when it comes to Jaylen Brown. Like maybe they find him annoying, you know what I mean? I find LeBron annoying, like you know what I mean? So it doesn't like that's not gonna change anything. So he's still gonna play a good game of basketball and stuff like that. So I think you got to be very careful if you're gonna make that move, and who you're trading Jaylen Brown for. You gotta be very, very careful because it's not real. They only lost the 76ers because it's not ready for that. Like Tatum isn't 100%. As much as like he's gonna. You know, it takes like a year to really get recovered, like, you know, and to really not be in your mind, you know. So that's my. I
think they should trade Jaylen Brown. Yeah. He's a problem. And I think like the value you'll get for him now is probably the most you'll get for him ever.
But who? Like who's a fair value? Like you're not gonna get a Wembanyama, so like the
you're not gonna get
Shea Gilchrist Alexander. So the person you bring back,
but those
may be
people
less
are on a
value.
different level than Leon.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
never get that.
But on the people who are at his level, who is like, they're not gonna be a Finals MVP. He's won it. He's proven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you gonna be able to get Giannis?
So would you trade a Tyrese Maxey for a Jaylen Brown? I think that's good. He's not on the same level as Jaylen Brown, but like I could see him fitting in
Philly
better.
does it.
Philly obviously wouldn't
I
do
don't
it,
think- Yeah.
but like if Philly's gonna blow it up this season, because
Yeah.
like I think they probably should, because there's questions like how long we gonna run with Embiid like this and Paul George.
Embiid looks like he's 86 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
Like,
So they're gonna do something on the offseason. Like, do you look at those kind of type of players? Because like Tatum's still young, yo. Tatum
Yeah.
has like a good 4-year window that you can build around, and you can get some stuff around him.
does Philly want? That's the thing, because Philly was not going to take. I think Tyrese is so young, and he's. I don't.
But
think
I think
him.
that's the type of player you can get for a Jaylen Brown,
Yeah,
or you can get like draft picks or something like
And
that.
just rebuild.
I think you could see a Giannis trade.
I think Giannis is going to Miami.
Ooh.
That's what
so?
I'm hearing. Yeah. I'm Shams. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna break it before that.
Yeah. Imagine he goes,
Yeah.
clip this. Shams before Shams breaks it.
Yeah.
It's probably we'll find out soon, probably in a month or so. Because the draft is coming up
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised these things start to. I think Giannis is going somewhere.
I don't doubt Pat Riley is not going to do something similar to that.
I don't like the Heat. Like, I don't like their players. Like, what are you getting back for? Like, Tyler Hero is no hero. Like, I don't know.
But I think that's what like Pat Riley and his team, like he's not just doing one move. Like if he's bringing Giannis, he's Giannis windows is like 1 or 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Like he has to do something now.
It's NBA is gonna be good.
It's
next
gonna be
year.
cool.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about like the West Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals, you heard the ratings are like over the roof. The last 10 years, it hasn't been like this high, which is a good thing.
I think you know what they got lucky with the first round.
Yeah,
The first round was that round that
exciting.
actually got like they all kind of went to 7 games because everyone thought it would be all blowouts and stuff, and they weren't, and that saved them because I lost interest in the NBA. You can't have playoff matchups where you have like you're beating somebody. What was that game we watched where that team got beat? Knicks beat on by 50 points.
Yeah. Was it the Pistons?
Detroit.
No.
Pistons?
Was it the Knicks? Was it the Knicks that beat on the team?
Oh, it was the Magic. Magic and
Detroit.
Detroit. I think it was. One of the teams beat them by 50. And I was like, how can you beat a team in the playoffs by 50? That means you didn't even come to play that day. Like, so.
Yeah. It's cool. The NBA, Jason Kidd, the situation. Masai is now running Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. You know, I'm a Masai guy. I'm a big Masai guy. That's like my idol when it comes to basketball. So I am intrigued by what Dallas is gonna do, and I'm watching because
It's cool.
I'm not a Mavericks fan at all, but I find myself like intrigued by the Mavericks. Like I kind of just because I think Masai has that genius when it comes to basketball.
He makes the moves, yo, like the mid-season moves that no one thinks about.
Jason Kidd had 4 years, $40 million on his contract, and he was like, I don't care, like gone. But then that came out. Did you hear about what Sham said?
No.
That Jason Kidd was in favor of trading Luka.
Oh God.
So after you hear that, you're like, no doubt why must I let that man go?
And things too, like Jason Kidd wanted that position that Masai was doing. So I think like it's just Jason Kidd's aspirations. You know, when he's gonna get a job like right away. But like his aspirations is not just to be head coach.
No.
He wants to be in the office, right? So I think that's like his Achilles heel when teams like know that he's on the team or like he's looking out. He wants to be in the office. He wants to run things.
So spoiler alert. He's not gonna get an office job anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna be
if we find out that you're in favor of trading Luka, you should never have a general manager job ever.
But you know what?
Did you see the return?
I'm not saying the return is bad, but like if he knew they were gonna get the first round draft pick the following
He didn't
year,
know that though.
but I think they did.
No,
Yeah,
Because I think they did
so,
because
yeah.
like there's no right mind. Like I can't fathom how Nico Harris can trade Luka to LA. Like he could have traded him to the East.
yeah, he could
could've
trade
traded
anywhere.
anywhere.
He didn't even call anybody.
He trades him to LA. To LA.
Yeah,
LA.
yeah.
Right? That has to be something more behind where the NBA kind of like nudged you to do this shit. So you can get the first round draft.
But that goes into conspiracy theories.
But I
and
think
everything
that,
else
but there's
after.
too much. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but like there's too many things happening in the NBA. Like you know when that Luka trade happened, there's no question. Everyone
It was
knew
like
like
Dallas is gonna get the number one.
they're
pick.
gonna get the number one pick, and they got the number one pick. It just like didn't make any sense whatsoever. There's no way.
Yeah.
That what the NBA should have done is once they saw Dallas got it, they should have all right, redo it.
Yeah,
Just
like, but they didn't. 'Cause the
Everyone
NBA kind of
knows.
has a say in what's happening.
Yeah.
You can see like they're figuring out what to do after the LeBron post KD era.
Yeah.
This okay, I understand what you're saying there. I think now though they're being very transparent.
I don't.
So
think
I don't remember what the Dallas. No, I don't know if you saw. So I don't remember the Dallas year, but this year's NBA draft lottery, they had it.
because they don't have a problem this year.
Yeah.
No, but then what they did is they released the actual. So the draft lottery was on the TV. We don't. That's not the actual lottery, but the lottery behind the scenes where they have like the ping pong balls drawn and stuff. They actually showed that one.
Because now this year
After.
they don't have that issue.
Right. So-
you know what I mean? Like
So
I
going
think
forward, I think they're gonna go with that kind of route.
unless something happens where like a Wemby can't play anymore or something like that, you're gonna see something change.
Yeah.
I swear to you, like the NBA is the most crooked sport or the league. Like
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. Remember I said this about Adam Silver. He's not smart. Like he commented, "This is a highlight league.
Yeah.
Like you should all just watch it on wherever you can watch it."
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
But like, that's where I think like they're not smart. Adam Silver's not smart,
Yeah.
and it was manufactured. They do have their preferences. Like it goes all the way back to LA and drafting Magic. How do you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Yeah.
the year before, and then you get to draft Magic Johnson?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense whatsoever? Like it goes back to those days
Yeah.
where like it just don't make any sense.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, maybe now with it showing the draft lottery and stuff, we won't get those conspiracy things
You won't
anymore.
get it, but
Yeah.
like they're just figuring out what AI
Yeah.
will figure out the things.
Yeah.
How do I figure out how to like draft this player in New York?
yeah.
Because like we don't have anything, but knowing all this, AI will come up with a plan.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, AI will do the drafting. All right, we have no more live drafts.
Yeah.
AI will do the drafting for us. We all just sit at home and watch.
All of a sudden, I get drafted. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh man.
Cool. I like Jason Kidd as a coach, though. He's really good.
We'll see if he ends
Yeah.
up going anywhere. I'm sure some. I don't know. He has 4 years left on his contract, so he doesn't need to do anything right now.
But if he does get a job,
Yeah.
they don't have to pay the $40 million.
No, but
Yeah.
if I was him, but he probably wants to work.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably wants to work.
Yeah.
Like, what's $40 million to like what he
Yeah,
already?
yeah,
got?
he's a NBA Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
NASCAR legend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Kyle Busch?
That's
Yeah.
sad. The winningest NASCAR driver in terms of the 3 series
Yeah.
in NASCAR. Tragedy. So the 911 tape got released today.
Mm.
I don't know if you had the chance to hear it.
No.
So it said like he's complaining of shortness of breath
Mm-hmm.
and overheating,
Yeah.
and he was coughing up blood. So within
Wow.
like what is that? 2 days,
Yeah.
3 days.
Wow.
It was to that point. So I don't know what he could have had. It's kind of weird, but rest in peace to
Yeah.
legend. I'm a NASCAR fan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
NASCAR. So I usually watch it, but yeah, that's sad. That's sad because I really started to get into it, and then
Yeah.
like you see he's a very feisty type of competitor.
Mm.
So yeah, rest in
Damn.
peace to Kyle Busch.
Rest in peace. Why am I laughing?
Uh-oh.
He read a joke
Yeah.
over there.
Uh-oh.
I got a joke for you.
Yeah.
How do you know you're at a gay picnic?
I don't know.
All the hot dogs taste like shit.
Damn it. That's disgusting.
Okay. So Paul Pierce on his podcast, the Paul Pierce After Dark or whatever it's called. He had something. We probably should include a woman on this. So next time, hopefully we can ask this to one of our Cash Money, Busy Brenda kind of like affiliates. So he said men need to cheat on their women to know if they really love them.
Oh, I did hear that.
Do you kind of like have an opinion on that? I actually think there's some truth into that.
Just let that marinate a little bit.
Men have to cheat on their women to know if they actually love them.
I understand what he's saying. Like
coming from a Paul Pierce, so he has money, he has status.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know if a woman's with you?
Yeah.
For the long run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand what he's saying, but I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's a healthy way of doing things, and I don't think it makes your life easier in the long run. You know what I mean? Because it's always it doesn't make sense to me because it's gonna cause something. So if you think you love the person and you cheat on her, now you find out you do love her, you probably just ruined that relationship because 2 years from now, 10 years from now, she will always mention that you cheated on her and throw it in your face.
I mean,
do you think it's a good thing though? Like to like just test it out to see like they actually care about you? So you're not really cheating to cheat, but you're like cheating just to like to see if she's looking. You know what I mean? Like, it's still caring about you.
I think it could go both ways. I think,
man, pick a way.
I think if the man is cheating, but he's also still the provider and holding it down
taking
at
care
home,
of the house, good father.
I mean, who is he really coming back home to?
Right.
Yeah, he may have gallivanted a bit or whatever, but I mean, he's not staying with her. He's still married to you or whatever the case may be, right?
So let me give you an example.
Okay.
Like, there are a lot of men celebrities, I guess, who's out there who cheated on their girl. Like, we talked about Kevin Hart. He cheated on his girl.
Yeah.
Don't you think their relationship is stronger now?
I don't know because I'm not behind those doors.
I think it's stronger.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do a roast and have your wife there?
Yeah.
Knowing that they're going to joke about it.
True.
Right? We talked about LeBron James.
Yeah.
Allegedly cheated. Yeah. Man cheated. Allegedly.
According to Drake. He did without saying the words.
According to Drake. Yeah. Don't you think Savannah and him are a lot more tighter knit right now? Because, like, you know what? I can step out on you. I'm him.
Yeah.
So if you really want to know what's going on, you really know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm the man. If you really love me, you got your panties tied up in a, like, whatever. Like, I'm him. What are you gonna do? You gonna go and find someone else? Because they ain't me. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you with me for the money and the lifestyle that I provide? And I can do this? Because if you really want all this stuff, you know what? You got to check yourself because you're with him. Could they do better? Because at the end of the day, if you cheat on your spouse or your wife, can they do better? Do you know what I mean? When you're talking about Paul Pierce, talking about LeBron James, allegedly, you're talking about Kevin Hart. That's not allegedly. That was proof.
That was like a video.
So, like, what are they going to do? They're going to downgrade their lifestyle?
Right.
But it's not about, like, not always about the money.
and that's where it's love.
Yeah, that's the thing. So if it's like, I look at it, maybe because I don't have money to that degree. I look at it like,
who's that girl holding on you, yo? This man got money. This man got. Man, this man's on the LaughKingz.
I don't have LeBron James money.
You don't got LeBron James money, but the man's traveling whenever he wants, staying at the ocean view. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
man has a good lifestyle.
Yeah, can't complain. But at the same time, I would want to do it for in my eyes, I think maybe I don't have the celebrity fame. Maybe that's what it is. But I would want to do it for the right reason. So I just wouldn't want to overstep that line, and like, especially in a relationship that I value. If you overstep the line in something that you don't really value, then you're like, okay, you didn't value it anyway. Like, you're not losing anything.
All right, let me ask you. So maybe it's kind of like a different way he's talking about. Maybe you cheat. The reason to cheat on your wife is to keep them in line.
Nah,
do you know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, they're taking you for granted.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a way, and like, okay, this is how you're acting.
Just so you know who I am.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And let you figure out what you're gonna do after. Do you want to downgrade your lifestyle? Because you ain't getting a man like me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is that the scenario he's talking about? Because I think it's more of like that. It's like keeping him in check.
Yeah.
You're arguing with me every day. You're telling me this, telling me that. I ain't shit. Oh yeah, I ain't shit.
Yeah. But it's game. But you're kind of playing a game.
Yeah.
You are playing a game, but like, does it make you stronger too? To let you know, like, you kind of have to, like, you know, when you have a bully, you kind of have to check them, in order for them to respect you.
Now,
So
do you see how good you have it? Like, I know what you're saying.
And it doesn't mean like it's gonna be bad. It's like, all right, I did this to you. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What if they play the game where they do it back to
Then you let them go.
Yeah.
Like, as a man, you let them go because you're like, you're replaceable.
Yeah. That's true.
But you're the one holding the crown. And that's what fellas need to remember. You have the gold right there in your arms.
Okay.
All the young kings out there, you have the gold. You are the king of the castle. Wherever you decide is where your family goes. Don't nobody else run your ship. Run your castle. You're him. JR, you're him. You are fucking him, Uncle Sammy.
But on that note, though, I do have a question.
All right, go ahead.
If you have, so taking the Paul Pierce situation, right? Or what he said, do you cheat up with someone better than your spouse, or do you cheat down as in a downgrade?
But does it matter though?
I think it does.
Yeah,
it does.
I think it does.
Because if you cheat up, I think your spouse will look at it as like,
oh, damn.
So that's what you like.
Like chromas.
Yeah. Like, so okay, you like that type, this shape.
Yeah.
But if you cheat down, it's almost like, oh, that was you were drunk. That was like some drunken night or something. Or
she'd be like, oh, you can have her.
Yeah. Like,
that'd be actually cool if you could cheat down and you could have her.
Yeah, but you don't want to cheat down and have her.
But what's like cheating down though?
Like,
because like for a man, it's like different.
Lizzo.
No, ain't no one doing that. Ain't no one doing that. Let's talk about like
that was rude. What I said about like, remember what I said about I didn't like the Cheryl Underwood thing. I just did it. I just roasted her for no reason.
And you ain't black too.
I apologize.
Dr. Umar got something on you.
I apologize.
Why are you talking about a black queen?
Yeah.
To me, I don't see a difference because I feel like when a woman sees you cheat, regardless of this, like who you're cheating with, for them it's like it doesn't matter. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Cheating is cheating in their eyes, whether you're cheating up or down.
Yeah.
I don't know actually, because
like,
on the Paul Pierce side, I'm trying to think of like what you're saying. On the Paul Pierce thinking,
what is like cheating up? Like you're cheating with Serena Williams?
No, cheating up is like
versus like you're cheating with the local Tim Hortons person. Like Like to me,
No, like, if-
I'd rather cheat down. Sorry.
No, I mean, like, if she finds this other girl to be super attractive, more attractive than her, I think is that what you mean by cheating up?
Yeah.
Like a threat. Like, she's looking at her like, oh, you got her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just thinking, oh, I was able to get with this. Like, her thinking, I was shocked that he was able to pull this girl. That's like cheating up. Like, if she's saying, like, oh, you went with the Tim Hortons girl. Like, she doesn't even care. Like,
But what if she's like hot?
Well, then it could be cheating up if she's hotter than what your spouse or your girlfriend perceives she is. Because everyone has their opinion of themselves. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think cheating up means. Like, if your partner, your spouse, your girlfriend looks at her like, oh, shoot, that girl's hotter than me, that's cheating up. Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good explanation on it.
Yeah.
I think for celebrities it's different though.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
It's easier to cheat up, I think.
Actually, I think
it's harder, right?
I think
Because
it's harder.
like you get in someone's business, they spill out the beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also too, the definition of cheating up is like, I know, like I mentioned at first it's looks, but it's like you could cheat up with someone who's financially, a multimillionaire versus multi-billionaire. Even though the looks might not be there, but you cheated up in a different financial status, right?
Yeah.
Someone with a different financial status, or in fame or whatever the case may be. But I think cheating, I see it the way that if you, regardless cheating up or down, obviously it's looked at as whatever. But I think most women look at it as if you cheat up, that plays into their insecurities versus you cheating down, you're just looked at as like a dog.
Yeah.
So if you cheat up and she stays with you, that means she's actually in it for the long haul.
I think it could be because she's like, I know he could get better than me now.
So I'm gonna kind of like take
I need
myself
to like
down.
so that's what Paul Pierce is saying is what he's like that's why it's
you gotta test it out.
Yeah, it's a valid point. I just I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Yeah. But I understand what he's saying. Like he's not it's not like pulled out of his ass. It makes sense what he's saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Pierce, but like I think he got caught with like a
Then he was caught many times.
he got caught with like something happened where he has to pay child support now and stuff like that. Do you know the story?
Kinda. It's something along those lines, and that wasn't the time where he got caught.
Remember when he
Playing
was like
poker
on,
and
No.
That was
different.
and it was like online.
Yeah,
and everything. He was working for ESPN.
This
at the time.
This was like recent.
Oh, Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
So funny.
that's crazy.
Well, that's why they call him the truth, I guess. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Quick question for you all.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Have you all had the opportunity to watch the Michael Jackson biopic?
I
didn't get to watch it yet.
Okay. I haven't.
Oh.
I'm anticipating on going at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
However, I don't know if you all have heard recently, there's a documentary coming out, Coincidence,
right?
on Netflix,
Yeah.
of Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And look at the timing, right?
I hope they
It's
don't.
about the trial, I think.
Yeah.
I hope
And
they don't
that
mess-
whole.
Yeah.
I hope they don't mess it up for him, man.
Yeah.
No, but it's good to revisit what the trial was because there might be like evidence and stuff that
That's what I'm hoping. Like it shows
yeah.
like he's actually like a
Like just don't
cleared.
be biased.
Yeah.
Right?
cleared.
Yeah.
like the 50 Cent P Diddy. Like P Diddy did bad stuff,
Right.
But that documentary getting P Diddy and like going back all the way to like Suge Knight and stuff like that, which
Right.
we heard many times.
Yeah.
It was very focused on showing everything, even like a rumor that P Diddy was involved in like Tupac shooting and like involved in like which didn't make any sense. That's why I'm kind of like iffy about 50 Cent now. Like I feel like he has an agenda about certain things where it's like
but he's petty. Like
he's petty, but like, come on, man, like you gotta like these young generations watching these documentaries haven't seen or haven't news or experienced it before. So like, they're thinking everything like he's the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, P. Diddy's just a freak who likes to have sex with men and women.
Yeah.
There's nothing else proven, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all it should be. It's not like whatever. I just hope they don't go down that route of just like focusing on one thing and then this person has a rumor about this person has a rumor and they're actually like, mentally unstable. Yeah. And they're showing them on a Netflix thing talking about Michael Jackson being bad. Yeah. I just hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Go with the evidence, right? Go with I think it was showing the trial, talk about what was brought up in the trial, what was proven to be correct or like what allegations there were. Like that's okay. If it's allegations in the trial and things like that, that's what the legal process went through. That's fine. But I did see the preview and I put it on my reminder list.
Yeah. It's just the timing of it all, right?
Yeah.
It's, because the Michael Jackson biopic, it's a good look for the family. It's a celebratory moment.
Yeah, it stops before all of that stuff.
And that's
and then you're gonna crush the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That seems like that's how it always is. Like if something good is coming out, they're like, okay, but here's the documentary on the other side of like
And it makes me wonder, it's like, was this something that was created like, let's say, years ago and just waiting
to come out? Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It could have been coincidence that they were both working on it at the same time. Obviously, the movie industry is quite big, but also small at the same time. And, but it's just like,
come on, man.
It's a bad look, because with the whole Michael Jackson movie it's more of a celebration, right? And, it didn't capture all of Michael Jackson's run or his multiple eras. It was, a small capsule of, some of his more prominent moments. And it's like, it's great. So far, the reviews have been mixed on it. Some people liked it. Some people are like, this and that. But I think overall, though, this is a great moment. And it's now potentially could be overshadowed by,
When is it coming out?
I think in the next month or so.
I believe, sometime in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to be too far.
Yeah.
But this Michael Jackson, although we didn't watch it yet, like it does bring fandom from like the younger generation who haven't heard of Michael Jackson. I'm seeing little kids who are so young, have no idea who Michael Jackson is.
Imagine your little
nephew
like watch the other documentary.
Shout out to Austin. He's a massive Michael Jackson fan.
Please don't watch the other one.
Well, he's not gonna watch that one. He's not gonna watch that. But he's like, so I've seen other little kids like his age who are trying to like just walk backwards, like you know what I mean. But that's like
moonwalk,
and they're just singing the songs and stuff. Yeah. So it did bring back a lot of that fandom to how great of an artist he is, at least. You know what I mean?
Sure. Entertainer.
Yeah.
Everything. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna wrap it up?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're good. Well, once again, everyone, thank you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'm JR. Got Uncle Sammy. We got Jace.
Peace and love, y'all. Check you out later.